start the recording. Sorry you're having to work late, Rye. Guess you got crit by the shift manager for 1,000. Okay, that's
Do
going.
we want to remove some of the dead from the tracker so we can...
The thing is, every time I remove a dead person from the tracker, it will play the current person's hype track.
Ah, okay.
What's wrong with that?
Well,
Can you do it really fast so they just pour
Yeah.
over one another?
Yeah.
so since you guys asked, what I'll do is I'll just put it on the Roomba, and then I'll remove every combatant that you want removed. Okay, there we go.
There we go. Now we got it all so we can get it in one list. Instead of having to scroll.
But I'd like for you guys to know the carnage you've caused. I also like you to see, whoever's dead, Enrique, on the combat tracker dead. So.
Well, leave the players on the combat tracker list.
Okay, so we were on...
My turn.
Nope, Brandon, you're dead. And it is actually the turn
Well, no, Krokta...
of Roomba Rider.
Yeah.
Roomba Rider.
Alright. I'm inside the Roomba. Like, am I still jammed in the wheel, or am I, like, did it suck me in, or what?
Make a perception check.
Okay, let me see.
Natural 20.
Whoa.
At first, you think that you are sleeping between two huge, fluffy pillows. And you are well insulated and warm and comfortable. And then you kind of wake up and look around, and you look around with your weird, buggy composite eye, and you see a pile of stuff like leaning on your face, and you realize it's your own wings and severed legs. And then you realize the two huge fluffy pillows that are holding you are the brushes inside a gigantic vacuum. And you've been wedged inside the intake tunnel just past the brushes, and you're stuck there. You're going to have to make an escape artist check or shapeshift into some other form to get out. You may cast a spell and do the escape artist check in whichever order you prefer. Or you could do a standard action if you want to, like, smash the Roomba with Space Bone or some other Tokala type shit.
Yeah. I was thinking about that. I was thinking about just going after the Roomba, but it seems like a bad idea given the severity of the guy we're facing, so...
I mean, with Spaceman, you can hit it any dimension. That is a plus.
That's true. That is true. I really don't want to shapeshift because I don't want to, like, lose all my bonuses from my small size. So I'm going to try escape artist.
Okay.
Well, you've got multiple wild shapes a day. You can thin wild shape right back.
Yeah, but it takes, like, a standard, I think, right? So it's like my whole turn just...
At your level, it should be a move.
Oh, is it a move?
Well, you can you can break your current form for basically nothing and shift into it.
Nope. Escape artist.
Oh, it's not that hard. You're held by a bunch of your own body parts and some soft brushes. I was thinking DC 15 or 16.
Well, he rolled 18, so...
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay, so I slither out, and then I'm gonna...
Now, see, if you would live the entire combat greased like someone else,
There's just no downside.
Can I don't ever actually use stealth in combat, so if I wanted to, like, stealth in the hallway, is that...
RBG, always be greasy.
Say again, Enrique?
Is that a free action?
To
just, like, stealth while I go into the hallway? Because I don't know where anyone is right now, but I want to be, like...
Yeah, you can move. You escape the Roomba with your move action, and you can now do a standard. So you can cast a spell, or you can move again.
Okay, and if I move again, I can stealth while moving.
Yeah, if you go half speed.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that because I can't see anyone. I have really low health, so I'm just gonna try to stealth into the hallway and see what's going on.
Damn.
Yeah, tiny equals amazing stealth. Plus, she buys it a lot. Okay, move yourself however you like.
Hey, can't move. Can't move for some reason.
Okay, cool. There you go. It was
Okay,
just
no.
lagging. Yeah.
Okay, I'll keep moving a little bit, but I just have to see what my speed is. So my speed right now is crazy. I'm flying, so it's 50, so I can go 25 feet.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, I'll just stop there and I'll press myself up against the corner and try to hide.
Okay. Where does that option go? Okay. You come around the corner and you see a Kraden. You see his back, and he has just murdered Grin, the wizard who was a void dragon, and he is, I don't know, yelling at her, taunting her, flexing for
He
the
said
crowd.
dismissed, and everyone thought it was awesome.
That's true, they did. They did. Everyone did think it was awesome. True.
Okay, that's my turn, I think.
Okay. Yeah. And yeah. Yep. Yep. This.
I don't like that sound.
Yep. That will be, let's see, I'm going to click this on your token. 31 to Ulfrid. 29 to Ulfrid. 119 to Ulfrid. Ulfrid is dead.
Oh my god.
27 to Tokala with his remainder. And he 5-foot hops away. Floats.
Pro energy is up, so if that affects any of that damage.
Oh, yeah.
Force.
Oh. Factor that in for me then, please. Because you might just you might get the last hit if you're still alive.
No, I was saying it's force, so there's nothing to resist that.
Oh, / force. You're right. He didn't use electrical because he saw that you guys had pro electricity up.
Motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's like one thing in Pathfinder with force resistance, and I think it's a dragon.
We don't go there.
I would let
Wherever that thing is.
just a note. I would let Ulfrid, if he ever wanted to, research a way to do pro force communal.
Fair enough.
Because
Maybe in the afterlife.
You're the god of innovation. Yeah, maybe in the afterlife. You see him. Tokala tries to muscle in and get his attention, and he dances to the side of Tokala with lightning speed, and he brings that blade around. And it's not so much, you don't even see the swings so much. Several of them are like stabs at Ulfrid's joints. The blade passes straight through Ulfrid's ancient artifact armor, right into his body. And you see armor plates popping off and chains ripping open and blood spraying everywhere, frankly. And it's shocking how fast he dismantled.
So does that mean I get teleported to Fire Waifu because of the ring?
Oh, that's right. He had
Ring,
contingency.
your ring now activates. And I think it carries you to her.
While he's alive or dead?
I am pretty sure I'm dead, but at neg 29.
Man, that's so sad. So, like, your corpse just teleports to your wife.
Waifu. She's not my wife.
Waifu. Sorry, waifu. Of course.
Yeah.
Well, if someone Breath of Life's me or something, they can get me up on the next turn.
Do you activate your item?
Oh wait, no, never mind. I'm dead fully, so no. What item?
Your ring.
Oh, I didn't know there was an activation on it.
I think there is.
Pretty much everything's gonna have the little die icon, so you can at least toss it up.
Is it in there?
Like that.
Oh, well, sometimes Foundry gives us things an activation that they shouldn't have.
Insufficient charges left.
Well, that's horseshit. You haven't died yet today. Why did it do that? 1 sec. Sorry, I'll fix it. Insufficient charges, my ass. There you go. There we go. And then... there it is. Ulfrid falls to the ground, cut to pieces by the lightsaber, and his body falls backward into a shadow that appears beneath him. His own shadow deepens, and he falls partially into it. You see his hands and legs sticking up out of it, and then he rises, doubled over on the back of a horse made of pure shadows that immediately turns partially transparent, and Ulfrid turns partially transparent, and it rides through the wall, upstairs,
Bye.
to the surface, takes him immediately to someone who casts Breath of Life. So if that Breath of Life is, this will happen on her next turn, which is not even on this initiative, but if that's enough to pull you out of the gutter, then you do not die.
I'm at 1.
Then you do not die.
Actually, technically, I'm at 0. So yeah, I don't die.
So romantic.
Right? It's like, oh no, not again, and then kisses me, and I wake up.
Oh,
Well, actually, I was gonna say, let's see. I was gonna have it make the like Halo sound, which I favor for Breath of Life, but in this case, since it's you two, I think her Breath of Life spell sounds like so we're all better for having experienced that. Okay. That is his turn. He hopped away, and then we're going to go to you-know-who's turn.
oh shit.
Let's
We
see.
killed it.
5, 10.
I'm on the ground too. I specifically stopped flying to get on the ground. No.
Make a reflex save.
How good is this Roomba?
You dodge the Roomba's attempts to reacquire you.
Nice.
It is now chasing you down the hall. You see a
Did
little
it
red
perceive
light
me?
coming out of it.
I was stealthing. I mean, I guess it.
Bruh,
Has, like,
all it
radar.
does is perceive little pieces of shit on the ground. So you are not fooling anybody with your tiny size bonuses.
It's fucking Roomba. Nemesis.
It is minus 500 to perceive anything above the ground. All it does is see you.
Alright, I'll have to fly up next time.
I wish I had actually ripped your wings off. That would be even funnier for this segment.
Sad.
Okay. Where is everybody in relation to me and myself?
Ulfrid just rode a shadow steed through the wall. He be
Yeah,
gone.
that's concerning. Okay.
Tokala's 10 feet north of you. Namkath, disguised as a tech sniper, you see Tokala occasionally giving some side-eye to Namkath and then go, oh right, Namkath. He's disguised as a Technic League sniper, just immediately to your right. Luna is 10 feet south of you. Akradin is 30 feet south of you. Kroktaw is nowhere to be seen, not sure if alive or dead. And Cassandali is floating in tablet form right next to you. And Osman is 25 feet north.
Okay, how many 3rd level spells do I have and how many 5th level spells do I have?
Your 5th level spells. You have 1 of 7. Doing great.
I have 1 of
Your
7.
3rd level
Okay.
spells. You have 1 of 8. Easy to remember.
I have 1 of 8?
Yeah. I've been having you cast Fly on yourself 3 times around just for fun.
I'm glad I asked, because both of those numbers that I have are wrong.
Hell
Okay.
yeah. Cheating.
I'm pretty sure not.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Namkath, I can throw you at him. Do you want that? So you can start getting flank, or what do you want, buddy?
Yeah, go on over there.
There's nobody to flank him right now.
Okay.
I was gonna see what Luna. If Luna didn't move up into a position where I could get into a flank, I was gonna delay till after Takala, anyways.
Okay.
However, if you're next to Luna, you want to throw her.
Oh yeah, you could 5 foot south and throw Luna.
True.
He would actually do more damage than me.
That's just true, yeah. Alright. That's what I do, Toby. I will spend my last 5th level to throw Luna at
Okay.
said Jan Horror.
Let's see. You can throw her. She's going to land right here next to him. She gets a free swing when she lands. Why is that there? Clear that out. There we go. This. She opts to not power attack, but she does Vital Strike. She hits armor class 41. She misses. Or 40.
Armor class. Armor
She's
class
got
what?
a-
40.
Did
Does
she
that
hit it?
She missed.
Good lord.
Fuck me. Okay,
She has a good chance to hit him. She rolled a 9.
and I will also...
On the upside, she has 300 hit points, and she's now the closest credible threat to him. So.
Yeah. I will also...
Ooh.
quick cast that.
Okay. It has rolled your dispel check built in. You rolled an 8, and you can dispel anything of caster level 11 or lower. Unfortunately, everything that's on him is caster level 17.
Fucking goddamn dispel never works for this character.
You
Fucking
have
waste of time.
dispelled many, many things, sir, but I understand your frustration. That is obnoxious. It looks like you would need to roll a 14 or higher to dispel things off this man.
Yeah.
So you have a shot, but it's not great. And probably still worth doing.
Wait, are we level 15, you said, Ashley?
14.
I think that formula's wrong.
Is it?
Yeah. If you look at it, it says 1d20 plus 14 minus 11.
Yeah, because that way it does all the math for me and tells me what caster level it will dispel.
Oh, okay.
I'm cheating to save myself time there.
I understand. I didn't know the formula, so I thought that
Yeah,
was
yeah.
different.
I'm all about
So-
the
We're
shortcuts.
good.
We didn't level up until we rest. Is that what it is? Because I
Would
thought
you-
you said last week we were
would you-
15.
Would you like? Who said that? How? Who the fuck?
I don't know, but I like I like that they said it. I support
Did
it.
I make
Yeah.
this up? I thought you said that we all.
I grant you
leveled
level
up, and
15.
that's why Wilfred and I were like talking about spells and stuff.
Yeah, but I figured it would be after the combat.
Yeah.
We are all 15th now. I have spoken.
I figured too, but maybe then Wilfred would have more life and shit like that.
I would still be dead.
If wishes were horses.
Okay. All right, Luna. She is gonna do what she does, which is swing many, many times. And she is going to switch off power attack because his AC is amazing. Is she still hasted? Nope, he dispelled her haste last week. Oh, also, Ulfred, take off your highest level buff because he crit you.
Yep.
Here comes this. She does not power attack. She does not vital strike. She's going to take up as many swings as possible. Hope for a big old crit. Miss. Miss. Miss.
Oh, shit.
Even though it's a threat, it does not hit because it's not a natural 20.
God damn it.
That was with her. It was her third swing. That's why the plus to hit was low. She has a reasonable chance of hitting him. She has plus 31 to hit. She needs a 10. 8, 3, and then on the crappy attack, she got a 19. That's just bad luck.
It's bad bitch o'clock, yeah, it's thick 30.
Cassandalee's trying out some different hype tracks that she's borrowed from other campaigns. I hope you guys don't mind.
She's still discovering herself.
Yeah. Cassandalee rolls an 18 on her dispelling check and dispels caster level 23. She
Whoa.
says, bitch, whatever is your best buff, it is gone.
The haste, maybe?
Yeah. No, actually.
Okay.
He has another one that's higher level.
Oh, okay, higher level. I was just thinking, lower his AC and remove an attack.
If you had your choice, yeah. No, he's well, he won't be receiving that anymore. But she did get a 5th level spell pulled down off of him. She floats back towards. She stays close enough.
All right. Gonna do some parkour shit, and I'm going to move here.
Running along these shattered control panels.
Yep. Actually, I have to go here. Here, because I still have haste. All right. Wish me luck. I have very little chance of hitting him.
Bug him up.
Combat. Nope, missed.
Yeah. Very close.
You have any improved flank bullshit?
Oh, actually, I do have +2,
38.
and then +2 for the flanking itself.
40.
Yeah, so still miss.
You have
Missed by one.
outflank?
Yeah, doesn't someone have
Actually,
outflank?
I do have outflank.
Wait, but his haste is down, right?
Nope.
No,
No.
I was making my suggestion.
Does Luna
Oh.
have outflank or whatever?
Luna has outflank.
Okay, so that's +4, so total. Okay, yeah, so total +6.
Hell yeah.
42.
Yep.
You hit.
Woohoo!
He takes, after Stone Skin, 2 points of damage. Roll your sneak attack.
God damn it. Son of a
That's
bitch.
okay. Hey, that's okay. I don't
That's
care
okay.
about
The sneak
that
attack's
damage.
the real
Yeah. Hold a sec here.
the real thing we want.
Fortunately, he knows where I'm at, so I can't do my underhanded. Oh, that's not it. Come on.
Maybe he was fooled by the tech sniper disguise.
He was not.
And I will apply my sneak attack debuff to his AC. So he, for the rest of the round, he is -2 AC to everybody else and -6 AC for me.
He's -2 to everybody?
Yeah, no, yeah. So because his AC is lowered by 2 for everybody else, and it lowered by 6 for me.
Your style is unorthodox,
until the end of my next round.
but effective.
You say he's got -2 AC, huh?
Yep.
Well. Can I get to him? Let's see. I have enough move. Can I get through Takala?
You gotta go kind of around him. I mean, yeah.
As long as you're not
Yeah.
doing a
You can't
charge.
charge. Too much shit in the way.
But you can always move through ally, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Just cannot charge through him.
Well, I'll stand here and get killed. I would have been dead in the north room if it weren't for you goobers. And let's see.
Wilfred, I'm gonna put you by the staircase that you are. Well, I'm just gonna put you in the other room so you can see your token and do whatever you need to do.
True strike, big dick, quick stick.
Ah, so you have that for next turn? Or do you-
That's a swift action, right?
Uh-huh.
So now I can stab him, yeah. Or no, I don't
you-
get. No, I
you-
can't charge.
Your next attack has +20 to hit, though. Pretty crucial.
All right. I'll just stand here and get stabbed.
Hell yeah.
Oh, you didn't cast it off a quick stick?
No, I don't have enough move.
Mirror.
So I can't charge through Takala.
Gotcha.
I get up, look around, go, oh bloody hell. Then I pull out
You see Bebsa leaning over you, and next to her is Mayanda, who is leaning over a pile of junk, firing a pistol over the top of it. You see Dinvaya 20 feet away, dragging a gigantic orc behind a barrier of junk that they're using for cover. And you hear there's a huge cloud of dust. You can't see very far in any direction. It is an absolute war zone up here, and there's just explosions left and right.
Well, I'll stab myself with a syringe. As I am out of healing. Then I'll
Do you
stand
have
up.
that staff that I had a long time ago? There's like a staff
do.
with healing.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
That's the same level of as the top on there.
Okay.
And I'll get up and it's like, how's it going out here?
She says, apparently better than it's going down there.
Well, there's only one of those bastards left down there. Do you need help out here?
You see her look at the bizarre laser cuts in your armor at 4 different places on your body that killed you clearly. And she says, we need this to be over.
So I got up and stabbed myself, so that's my turn.
Okay.
In the name of God, in the name of God, in the name of God, we go to
5-foot hop. Tokala. He's gonna definitely use his sacred weapon bullshit. He's got his blessings. He's going to... Is this the thing that heals? Yeah. Swift Fervor heal himself, and then he's gonna take a swat. He's gonna keep himself topped in case he gets blopped. What do you guys think? Do you think Takala has the willpower to not power attack a 40 armor class enemy?
He does have Furious Focus, which...
Oh, counteracts that. Negative, right.
Yeah.
He's gonna put Bane and Vital Strike. He's gonna gamble it all. Because he's a gambler. He hits.
Oh, wow.
For
Holy shit.
57.
And the lonely juggernaut.
Still on there. Still going.
I talk to the wind.
Is
Bug, you know what? At this moment, well, you and the Roomba have a similar amount of HP. It's kind of a clash of the titans over here.
yeah,
This is, if ever there was a case for the space bone.
I can't waste my action. I'm not too.
I tried, you guys. I tried so hard. We almost got it.
You can't waste your turn boning a Roomba. What's?
No, I'll do that later tonight.
Whoa.
Anyway, so yep, exactly. Play the beeping noise while that's playing too. At the same time, that song and the Roomba beeping, please. Anyway.
Oh.
I'm actually losing my voice. I'm sick, guys. I can't.
Well
keep
done,
doing it.
Graham. I don't know what Discord you got that soundboard from, but it was working.
Rainbow Cafe.
Fuck
I was
yeah.
like, oh look at this sexy sax button. Let me press it.
Timely. So what do you actually
so
do with your incredible turn?
Is Castnet still up or down? I
It
mean,
is down. She is.
Damn. So I have no idea where anyone is.
Nope.
Correct.
Still.
I think you can guess by the sound of noise.
Well, I know
do
they're around
hear-
that corner.
You hear chainsawing happening right around the corner and lightsaber.
Okay. So I'm gonna assume that I can probably see the dude if I go around the corner. So I'm gonna still stealth to move because I don't want him to kill me. So let me roll stealth again. Alright, that was good.
Wow, a 3.
Okay, and I can see him. And I'm gonna stay on the ground just for fun.
I wonder what his
Taunt the
perception
Roomba.
is. Oh, he also rolled a 3.
But he sees me.
He's
Yeah.
a 7,000-year-old AI helping him notice things.
Yeah.
Aimbotter. Basically a Tarkov Waller.
No.
Yep.
Okay. And I was reading the spell magic, and it seems like you can pick a specific spell to bring down. Is that right?
If you can identify it, if it says you can.
Yeah, because it says like in the I don't know like
One
the
ongoing spell
paragraph
that's
or
been
some
cast
shit.
on a creature, blah, 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 as if its duration is part.
You can also use
Targeted
targeted
dispel?
dispel to specifically end one spell affecting the target.
Okay. So make a
Um,
spellcraft check.
Okay, yeah, because I guess I don't have cast telling me everything though.
Yep. You guys got spoiled on that, which is cool. I'm glad she's that useful. Natural 20 though.
Ooh,
Oh.
Croctaw, you
cockroach
see.
revenge.
You see that he has a stone skin. Well, this is gonna sound like bullshit, but his true sight is mostly from technology, so you can't take that down. But you could get his stone skin, and then he has a host of combat buffs: haste, divine favor, expeditious retreat, shield of faith.
Yeah. I'm trying to decide between haste and stone skin. I guess stone skin makes the most sense to go for.
Okay. Make me a caster level check.
Is it included on that or no?
Yours doesn't have it. We
Okay.
need to fix you up. Just roll me a caster level check and we'll do it.
Okay, where do I? There we go.
Roll d20 plus 14 minus 11.
Okay, minus 11 goes to 11. You do not dispel his stuff. He is too beefy a boy. You needed a 14, just like Josh. Because it's level based.
Oh well. Oh, that's my turn.
Bye, guys.
Yeah.
Alright. Where are we at here? No. No, not doing that. Okay. It's actually supposed to be a 1. dashes through Luna, Tokala, Akradin, Olbrin, and Krokta.
No. Goodbye.
His attacks versus Luna. He's going to power attack, and he'll do some force damage for Luna. Natural 1. He misses. Too bad we didn't have that on Krokta.
Oh shit.
He takes a swing at Tokala. He hits Tokala for 34. He hits Akradin for 31.
Ow.
And the one you've all been waiting for. He hits Krokta.
Oh my god.
130.
No.
Rip.
What the fuck? Jesus Christ.
He has
Wow.
only crit you. He's hit you twice for 350.
It's an exterminator.
360.
Man, wow.
You peaked your...
Oh, to nobody. Ouch. Okay, guys, I'm only at negative 98.
I can heal it. Trust me.
Wait, what?
I'm
Yeah?
joking.
You got my hopes up there for a second.
No, I'm not the healer.
Yeah.
I mean, I can res you eventually.
Yeah, I don't know. She might just want to be dead. She wasn't that happy.
What? She's having a great time in the imaginary world.
I can't imagine
Yeah,
most
but-
genocidal maniacs are happy.
Yeah.
Whoa!
She might. I mean,
Whoa!
she didn't see the robots as humans, but anyway.
Fucking Ulfrid with a steel chair.
Yeah. Speaking of, man, I saw Mankind recently, a video of him getting hit by a steel chair like 12 times in the head over and over again. Has anyone ever seen that?
Yeah, Royal Rumble 1999.
Yeah,
Wow,
with The
Josh.
Rock, it's like insane.
Yeah, that was a fluke. He wasn't supposed to go that hard at him, but Rock went for it.
That's what I read. I was watching, I was like, oh my god, like, what's
Mick was a
going
little
on?
bit pissed about it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mick Foley was something else.
Oh yeah.
for sure.
I always forget that he is the voice of the boulder in the Blind Bandit episode of Avatar.
Hell yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The boulder. It's mixed feelings about fighting a little girl. Great stuff. And he was making fun of The Rock. He's basically got to make fun of The Rock and get paid for it. It's so awesome for him.
And he writes
Okay.
children's books now.
Does he?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, that was random trivia facts, but yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, I just started getting into that stuff recently and watching all those old WWE stuff. It's pretty fun.
Damn. Got a level 5. Hypo gun.
That motherfucker.
That's soon to be
Oh
man.
no, you fucker. Just rubbing salt in the wound.
Crocodile may not get res because we can't find her body.
I think I offended Toby or something. I don't know. What's going on? We can.
You saw Foundry do the rolls, man. I didn't do it.
I know. I'm just kidding.
I knew I'd fucking do it. Luna has 300 HP and he rolls a 1 and misses her. What? That's horseshit too.
Yeah. Well,
She
I
could
did
have
try to
eaten
dispel it still.
130. Like Rye's been pissed because he like built this character to soak HP and I never hit her. All right, Olbrin. The enemy is now 50 feet southeast of you and just cut a cockroach in half. Or actually, not that far from you. He's only 20 feet south of you. And I forgot to hit you. So I'm going to back aim that real quick.
Yeah. Also, pro energy. I don't know if any of that affects any of this shit. So.
Nah,
He's been
he's
doing forced attacks.
way too savvy for that. He is what you call in the NBA of DPS.
I don't. I could roll a temporal divergence to do two different things, but I think the only thing I've got left effective is the True Strike Disintegrate. Toby, do you see any other options?
He is. The temporal divergence disintegrate would be good because you'd have 2 chances for him to fail his fortune.
I only have one. I only have one quicken left, so I can only do it once no matter what.
Oh.
I could roll 2 different disintegrates, but one would only be. Excuse me, I could only do one with a True Strike on it. You think it's still worth rolling the?
Yeah, I mean his touch AC is bananas. It's great. It looks like you would definitely want True Strike to reliably hit him.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's worth rolling a temporal divergence knowing that I've still got to use True Strike, right?
I think it's probably 2 chances where you'd need like a 17 or 18 to hit him, or 1 chance where you'd need a 10 to hit him. Like an 8 or a 9, maybe even with plus 20. Yeah. I think with the True Strike, you almost certainly hit him, because you have... What is your base stack?
Whoa, what the hell just happened? Whoa, you son of a bitch.
What's the matter? Let me guess. You hit refresh.
I hit nothing. It just wants me to sync my account all of a fucking sudden.
Haha. Yeah, that's normal. That's there. Okay. So you have a combat. You have about a 14 to hit. So with True Strike, you have a 34 to hit. You basically can't miss with True Strike. And without True Strike, you need a 16 to hit him.
Gotcha. Okay, well, I'm reloading.
So you can do some fucking baseball math on that calculus. Swing at the fastball or whatever.
Hey, if you decide to replace Krokta, you need to do some sort of sword master and claim that Null Blade for revenge. Wield it the rest of the
Null Blade would be
campaign.
cool. Yeah.
That'd teach me.
Well, I'm reloading because Foundry. So can you quick a True Strike and a Disintegrate at 7th level? Because I have to spend a 7th level slot to do it.
Okay. Are you spending a spell slot for the True Strike or using the stick?
The stick. That's the last charge on the stick I got.
Okay. And then True Strike. Yeah, we could all have Null Blades. That'd be great.
Jedi campaign.
Jedi campaign, super cool. Okay, so then we need to shift a spell slot from 7th to 6th, and then we need to do... Oh my god! 35 would have hit him anyway because you rolled an 18, so you didn't need to do the True Strike. And he has to make a DC 24 fort save. He fails. And
he rolled a
takes
2!
111 from Disintegrate. He takes a mega hit and is actually very hurt. Good shot, Josh.
Yay! I actually disintegrated something successfully for fucking once.
Hey, when that spell works, it's big. Remember when I disintegrated Takala? We all had such a great time.
Yay! Okay, I gotta go burb and take non-death medicine.
Okay, 5, 10, Luna cannot charge because there's people in the way, but she runs all the way down the hall to get close to him and stay out of his AOO. Actually, she'll just
Doesn't she
fucking
have
take
reach?
it. She does have reach. She just needs, let's see, what is your move, ma'am? Base move 60. So maybe she can get there. Let's see. 5, 10, 15. She wants to leave a lane open for others. She gets there, and she uses her reach bullshit and takes a swat at him.
She's got long arm or something, right?
Yeah. She's not
I
gonna
always
power
feel like
attack.
long arm in my imagination is so goofy looking.
It is.
Holy shit!
Crit does not confirm. He takes a
He's
lot.
at -2 AC.
Oh yeah, -2 AC. I forgot about that.
Because of Nomcast sneak attack.
Yep,
The crit
I can't remember
confirms.
what
All right, so Luna goes trucking down the hall and slams into him, slams him up against the wall, actually, drops him out of his little cute constant flying bullshit, and he looks incredibly hurt.
Truckin', did she get moved? I thought she was on him before.
What's that? He moved.
He moved. Oh, okay, sorry.
He zipped through everybody. He did a 50.
That's right. Gotcha. Sorry.
Cass does what she rarely does and speaks out loud so that everyone in the room can hear and says, he just opened up a communication channel.
With who? The coroner? Laugh track.
Jam it.
No, cannot stop it.
Yeah.
We're being watched.
She seems fairly concerned about that. Let's see if she can drop another just to try and make sure he gets kerbonked. Caster, she rolls another 17 dispel magic and pulls down his stone skin. Okay.
I'm so stupid. I could have hit him on my last turn because haste increases your move. I'm bad at this game.
Oh.
Game is hard.
That's alright. No problem. I've done a million shitty turns in this game.
I could have negated every single crit we've had this combat.
I could have I could have not wasted a spell slot on Become Chad. So
that was one of those long bombs that if it had worked, it would have been hilarious.
Yeah.
I don't think you're gonna have anyone in this party, me included, ever complain about using the Become Chad spell. It's always funny.
I am Become Chad.
Mm-hmm. I've been waiting for you to use it on an
nerds.
ally. Yeah, just to give him the bonuses.
Yeah, only T'Palla. He's the only one it would work with.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't affect him that much.
Yeah.
But he would like it.
Right. Question, because I need to know for this. With that reach, is Luna considered threatening Osmond?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We've got to take him down. I'm going to take the risk. Acrobatics roll to get into position.
Okay. Let me see what his CMD is. Ooh. You barely beat his CMD.
Alright.
His AOO would have been
a
natural miss.
Natural one. You saved twice.
I was rereading the Debilitating Strike, and I'm going to get your call on this before I calculate things.
Sure.
It says it lasts for 1 round. So, does that mean it basically drops before my next attack?
Yeah, that's one of those where they mean for you to be multi-attacking.
Okay.
I used to do
No
that
problem.
with Feint, yeah.
Not a problem. Okay. damage. I will still go. Oh, you know what we forgot to do?
What?
He should have made a save against being silenced with the sneak attack.
Oh yeah.
Oh, well, no big deal.
Is that a will save? He's got a pretty good will save.
It's a pretty low one.
Yeah. Those damn daggers! I thought they were so cool when I wrote them, and they haven't been that cool. You've used them well, but they're not as powerful as I meant them to be.
Their extra stuff has done more to me than my enemies.
Yeah.
All right, so 36 plus 6 for my total flanking stuff is 42.
That will hit.
Right. So he takes the 11 damage, and my sneak attack again. Another 41 points of damage for sneak attack.
Oh shit.
And I apply the AC penalty again.
Luna slams him into the wall. Nomkath goes sprinting across the room. Nomkath, as you kind of look into his eyes, they're flickering that green, strange green light that seems to be mainly looking at Cassandali's direction and flickering at such a high rate of speed, like data transmission is happening. And you think it actually causes him to miss. He has the saber, the null blade out right at your neck level, and you skid under it, and he doesn't make the right adjustment to catch you. And as you slam yourself into the wall, trying to right yourself, you feel kind of off balance, but you see the shot, and you jam your dagger all the way in the back of his skull, straight into the center of his head somewhere, and he drops.
As he's going down, I lean in and Androphin, your next Unity. And then twist the blade to make sure that it's done, and yank it out.
Your style is unorthodox, but effective.
Well, you foiled my master plan to full move over here and steal another big kill. But that was badass. He talked shit to the devil after he killed the dude.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any other targets? Don't say the Juggernaut behind the door.
Nomkath, be a mean girl. Yeah, there is still the Juggernaut.
There's a Roomba.
Yeah, Roomba. The ultimate BBEG.
Yeah. We'll actually end that combat. The Roomba is no threat. The Juggernaut can't reach you. Ulfred's up on the surface, pretty far away. You traveled it through the Shadow Realm in less than a second, but now to physically walk back to where you were would take you a couple minutes. And
That's fine. It looks like they need help. It seems like they need help here, so it'd be helping.
They do. Cassandali flies over to Nomkath very quickly and says, connect me to him, connect me to his data port right now.
I pull out one of my universal cords and plug her in.
You take your dagger out of his skull, plug her straight into the data port, and you see her face on the tablet sort of light up with a glowing green flickering light in the eyes, and you hear her saying, no. And she screams at Tokala, who's like, what? And he lumbers over, oh, you guys killed Stoll, I had him. Typical. And she reestablishes Castnet to all of you. And unless you resist it, your minds are pulled out of what you're looking at and hearing and seeing here. Akradin, you see this happen. You see this little tablet fly across the room. They hook it up to the back of Osmond's head, and he should be dead. You're not sure what the fuck they're doing. And then they all kind of stare into the middle distance, and their eyes glaze over. And those of you that are connected to Castnet, your perception is pulled above the ground. You are flying above Starfall. You see the city from probably 3,000 feet in the air, and you are slowly circling the Technic League compound, looking down. And suddenly you see half a dozen little red circles marked across the ground in a circle, and they are targeting the superstructure of the basement of the Technic League compound. and you hear a lot of Androphan flying by too fast in your ear. It's spoken too fast and too many channels of it. It overwhelms your senses. And you hear Cassandra scream over the top of it, Tokala, get all of them underground. Tell the witches right now. And you hear in your mind a bunch of strange voices as Tokala's scrap witches are forcibly pulled into Castnet for a moment so that Tokala can yell at them. You hear only the ones that failed their will saves get pulled in as she does this. And she's screaming, get them underground. And Tokala's like, yeah, do what she says. Come underground. Just drill straight down. And Ulfred, the scrap witches, all of a sudden, several of them pass out on the surface mid-battle, like lasers flying, bombs going everywhere, smoke and everything. And they get back up on their feet and they're like, he needs us. He says, go underground. And they start casting spells to dig straight into the ground. And Mayanda looks at Ulfred and Bebsa and Dinvaya, and you guys look at each other and go, stay up here or go down there. And Ulfred, you are reestablished into Castnet. You hear all of this. Cass is screaming, get off the surface, get underground somewhere.
Into the hole we go.
Okay. You guys pile into the truck as the scrap witches collapse a tunnel underneath it and it falls violently in. You get slammed against the wall in the truck and you grab onto the seats or seat belts or each other or whatever you can as Mayanda just angles it straight down with the back door open and orcs piling into the back of it. Technically, operatives are shaking off the walls violently as absolute hell is rained down from somewhere up in the clouds above the city. And from underground, it sounds like this. What does the underground group do?
Well, I'm watching the other technically captain there carefully as make sure he doesn't have any plans for Cassandra Lee.
Crodden can roll knowledge engineering. He has some idea of what she is. She is clearly a very valuable, powerful artifact. The Gearsmen are robots. The upper, greater types of Gearsmen have some thought. They can even talk sometimes. Comply is about all they ever say. And what they've got here is a piece of several thousand-year-old tech that is flying around and talking, casting spells, and affecting all of their minds. And you think that some greater forces have just been aggravated or engaged. And the sound of the ordnance you heard, Akrodden's been around war and explosions, lasers, robots, plasma beams, grenades, all of this stuff for decades. He just heard the greatest release and expenditure of ordnance and power on the surface, and he's certain that the surface compound is very nearly leveled.
Cass, did Unity just level the compound trying to kill us?
The structures are still mostly there because he used something called napalm. He was trying to kill all the organics and leave me intact.
Oh.
The Technic League soldiers that were on the surface are almost all dead. Any of our soldiers that didn't jump in the hole when the scrap witch is said to are certainly dead also.
Was it just localized to this compound, or how far did it spread? Can you tell?
It was all over the Technic League compound. The entire city certainly saw it.
Will it have cooked the inside of the compound too?
Potentially, it will have raised the heat levels and maybe killed everyone in the surface buildings with just heat and smoke.
Slot bag is okay. God.
At least the slot bag is okay. Yeah, no, it's localized to the Technic League compound. Also, if the slot bag was overcome with heat and foul chemicals, how would you know?
Exactly.
So, is this where the Black Sovereign was? Do we think he was hit in all this?
That's in the palace. It's actually...
That's in the palace, okay.
Almost a kilometer away. Probably the palace was not hit. Cass is saying she lost connection with the hunter killers after they released their payload. She says, but the last sound you heard was them flying back to Silvermount, probably to reload. She said,
okay.
I will need to relocate and go almost completely offline for a while to not be found.
Understood. Come on. Let's get back to the backpack and I'll carry you.
She disconnects. She says, hang on a second. While she's talking, and you guys are in Castnet, sometimes in Castnet you can sort of hear these echoes. When she says something, you hear other voices that sound kind of like her saying them, echoing them over again in the background of her. And while she's been connected to him, she is clearly listening to, viewing, absorbing mountains of information from his dying brain.
Take his head with you.
She says you would have a hard time sawing it off. She says, well, Takala could.
Use his null blade.
It is just laying there on the ground in the hallway. It is the most normal thing about him.
And this area that we're in now, this is also underground?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're about 40 feet below the surface on this level.
So we're good down here.
Yeah, the people who just drilled into the ground, they're headed down to this level. They will probably slam into the metal ceiling of this place because it's very reinforced. This place is a bomb bunker.
We just run into the Juggernaut and it's like, oh shit.
The Mako falls on top of the Juggernaut, crushes it. There we go, it's dead.
I healed my one surviving trooper who stabilized.
Oh, up in the North Hall?
Yeah.
Okay. You got a hypo gun for him?
He gets infernal healing.
Infernal healing. Let's see. This guy dead. This guy dead. This guy. Oh, he stabilized. He made his con check, didn't he? Okay.
Well, all this healing is... Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
You drag him down. Here, he is still unconscious after the infernal healing, but he is at -1.
Has anybody seen Procta?
Yeah, I was just going to say, while all this is going on, the Roomba would have taken me back to its base, right?
Wait, I think I hear something.
The sound of a cockroach in a Roomba, right? That was what it was last week. If you can perceive it.
You guys hear that noise from down the hall?
Okay, in the chaos that was that battle, do we know that the Roomba picked up Crocta?
No way.
I don't see Crocta anywhere. Crocta, you're dead, so...
Dead, I'm -98.
Cassandali finally snaps out of her giant data download long enough and goes, Crocta's last scene was here, and there was a Roomba in the neighborhood.
I will say, like, I'm not sure I would resurrect her anyway.
you are the least attached to your characters of any player I've ever known.
Do I see the Roomba?
You can roll a perception check to look for the Roomba.
Just
Well,
leave.
because I'm just trying to think, like,
He's
what's-
had multiple epic deaths.
What's funnier here? Like, if you guys
That's
go try to
devotion,
resurrect her and she says no, or you just don't even find her and she just gets put in a Roomba base.
Okay, but then the space bone is bobbling around in a Roomba trash bag forever.
Technically not, because it's absorbed into the wild shape.
Yeah, it's like a
Right.
space bone cockroach.
I rolled a.
Space exoskeleton.
Yeah.
Space
29
carapace.
perception around the hallway in the glorious, technically, conference room that you guys are next to. Akradin can actually tell you that that's where the Roomba base is if you're looking for that. And there's a bunch of stuff laying on the table in here.
Yeah, we search. We take all the loots.
Okay. I just rolled time's sake because I know you guys love it. I've put a
Loot bungus.
a loot bungus in here. And I will now put Osmond's Null Blade in it.
Nice.
+4. Functions as keen, hits on touch. Adamantine
Jeez.
alloy in the handle. Yeah.
Is that how the item is originally in the book? Even hits untouched.
Yeah. Well, I made it different and better. Because we run max HP, I buff the fuck out of everything, and this thing is essentially a +4 sword that hits like a great sword, but is the size of a short sword. And yeah.
I didn't know that was a short sword. Oh, if I wasn't a blade master, that would be absolutely brutal for me.
Yeah.
It works for you.
It only works on it's a short sword, so it doesn't count as a dagger. It's too big.
Well, you could go by that rule, or you could go by what I just said.
Okay.
I don't usually wield the big dick of GM, but in this case, if you're about to bone yourself out of using the coolest fucking weapon I've ever... I mean, there's the chainsaw, there's the fucking space bone, there's
Yeah, I was
Alfred's
gonna say you're
axe,
forgetting.
and then there's
Not
this
quite
thing.
cool.
It's pretty cool.
And the funny thing is, as long as I keep the other of the Silent Sculptor blade on my belt, I can use to have the other one in the other hand. Until I find something better to replace it.
You did exactly 7. You did it perfect.
How does it do a D7 of damage, man?
Because your father at 4 a.m. That's why.
It was
Yeah.
like, it was 3 in the morning.
What's this? The
I was sitting there thinking, I gotta come up with a cool item, and then I saw that picture and I went, ah!
All right. What? God damn it. What?
I'm gonna help you make a Discord hotkey for that, Josh. You need to,
Please
you
do.
need to partake.
I want full access to that.
You could actually at the boys in the other Discord. There'd be some justice. In
Stay the
particular,
fuck away
Chris,
from me,
Charles, and
DJs.
Harrison would you would force them to listen. They cannot mute it.
All right. Go ahead.
The brutal here.
The brutal is a cooking knife.
Okay.
It's a really good cooking knife. By Brutal Blades, Absalom City.
What else is in the loot bungus?
In the loot bungus is the Brutal. There is a Kasatha spinal sword, which is of no use because you don't have any Kasatha members in this party because she's dead. It is folded steel with folded dimensional pockets in the blade. It splits into 2, 3, or 4 total blades as a swift action. Each blade is made of an alien alloy that exists on multiple planes at once, very similar to the space bomb. Treat each strike as ghost touch. It's actually not as weird as it's more standard ghost touch. Spaceballs like ghost touch, extra. But it does function as ghost touch, and the blades negate concealment from blur, displacement, or blink.
Ooh.
And for each blade that is manifested by the wielder, their offensive spell DC is increased by 1.
Oh crap!
It's an incredible weapon. It's an incredible weapon for Croctop, but she's dead, so we'll just sell it.
Man, yeah, that is a good weapon.
You want more offensive spell DC, but you don't want to be in 4-armed Kasatha form, do you?
No, that's true.
What you're gonna need to do is find a form that is a flying octopus. We can do it.
This tiny flying octopus.
Tiny flying octopus. Let me see if Grin had any loot. Bitch about. Okay, Grin had a headband of vast intelligence. She's got a Technical League badge. She is a cheater who didn't have much else. Drone. Where is Osmond's body?
Might be a bit apathetic, but are we looting Croctaw?
We haven't found Croctaw yet.
Yeah, that's right, bitch. Gotta find me first.
Technically, we can't loot you. If you didn't go back to your Kasathan form, we can't loot you.
It reverts in a certain amount of hours.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It only lasts hours per level.
Okay. My spell macros
I
don't
think
work.
I actually have something that makes it last longer, like one of my trades. It might be like 2 hours per level or something.
You got 32 perception, Josh. What spell's going up? Oh, God.
I blast the fuck out of that Roomba and recollect Croctaw.
Tokala immediately guts the Roomba and takes out a wire and takes the little gears that are inside it, little plastic gears, makes a necklace, and proudly puts it around your neck, Olbrin. You now have a Roomba trophy necklace, and you see Tokala shed a tear. That's a tear of pride.
High five, orc brother.
He high fives you. Kicks the Roomba one more time to be sure. Let me see if Osman has anything else. Nope. That's built into him. His Technical League badge is beautiful. It's made of adamantine and a weird triangular purple gem you've never seen before. It is +4. It functions as a ring of prot +4, an amulet of natural armor +4, and a cloak of resistance +4.
Good lord.
It is a $45,000 badge.
Now you know why I've been keeping those higher powered Technical League badge. Like I said, I just wear it on the inside of my vest.
Grin's captain badge is here too, and hers is +2 to all. He also has a +4 hex grid breastplate, which is a base armor class of 5. It is +4 enchanted. It allows a maximum dex of 7. It has a -1 armor check penalty, and it adds basically its entire bonus to touch AC. It adds 10 to touch AC.
Damn.
He had a 32 touch AC.
Good lord.
He also is carrying a nanite hypogun green, which is a variety of that you guys have not seen before. It can inject a 6d8 +14 cure for 1 charge, or it can inject for 5 charges Breath of Life.
Nice.
Nice.
It has been immediately scooped by the treasure dwarf.
That's by Big Daddy Healing Daddy.
Now,
Big Dick Heel Stick.
as you guys look at Grin and Osman, Castnet shows you that Grin has a data jack. She has about 50% muscle replacement for +4 strength. She has a massive implant mesh to wire it all together. She has all of her tendons and stuff replaced for +4 dex. She has most of her major organs armored and layered for +4 con. She has cybernetic arms, which give her 8 carry strength, climb, and resistance to disarm. She has cybernetic eyes and ears, dermal plating for inherent natural armor. She's a tank. And basically what you're seeing here is Grin would be the most amazing cybernetic body you have ever seen, if not for Osmond's laying next to her, which is even crazier.
So we're taking them to the crazy robot to get upgrades.
Say either that or take him back to Torch for Dinvaya and Mayanda to work some magic on somebody. What do you think?
Sure.
Cass says all of his stuff, you need to be really careful with it if you try to take any of it out of here. It's all DNA bonded to him, and currently I am suppressing it because I'm within a few feet of it as best I can, but I'm going to have to shut down in a sec. And when I do, at least half of Osmond's body parts and 1 or 2 of Grin's are going to phone home. And there's only one place it would phone home to. So it would be really difficult, but Osmond has echolocators. He has permanent, basically blind sight because of that. He has a DNA bonded wireless data jack with satellite uplink. She says, and interestingly, it has logs of communicating with a satellite. He has same cyber muscles, dex, con, things that she has. He has a massive tracker chip. He has the most sophisticated communications array I've ever seen compacted into a person. And he has super duper sight, hearing, armor plating. He's crazy.
So you don't think I can teleport us out of here with all that?
You can. Well, Ulfred, trying out. Are you really? Seriously?
Oh shit!
Do you? Because I have the table.
Sure.
Really? Final answer.
Is it bad?
A lot of it potentially is, but this could also be potentially good.
Roll it.
I mean, Takala just passed out for a little bit.
No, this is worse.
Nice.
You exude an unpleasant odor as the stench ability for 24 hours.
Hell yeah.
You negate the con damage, but not the stench.
Okay, that's fair.
Alright, so splitting the currency.
Oh yeah, there's money in that bungus. There's a bunch of platinum, a little bit of gold, a little bit of silver.
It's split currency 9 ways, is that correct?
No.
Yeah, that's like a bunch of characters that aren't actually here, so...
Yeah, Akradin will take no share of that. He's satisfied to see Osmond dead, along with his cronies.
Why don't you take the money, Ulfred, since you've got the strength to carry it?
Okay.
We pretty much share our money anyway, so...
Very true.
Akradin, you feel a knock on the door of your mind, and you feel it is these guys or some entity with them trying to communicate with you. Do you allow it in?
Yeah, I'll allow it. There's 5 of them, so...
Okay. You join Castnet.
And they've been chill.
You can immediately, at the speed of thought, communicate with everyone. You can tell how hurt they are, and you can detect Cassandra Lee, and she can detect you.
Very neat.
So Cass, is there anything we can do to suppress this long term where we can get this stuff out of him and repurpose it, or is it just gonna phone home no matter where we take it?
She says you could... I don't know. You would need such an incredible amount of material to block the signal that it's going to send.
What about a bag of holding?
That would stuff him into another dimension.
Yeah.
That should prohibit it.
But the problem is, as soon as we take him out, we probably
Yep.
do anything.
Mm-hmm. You would want the spell anti-tech field to be up when you took him out of the bag. There's ways to block it like that.
Can it penetrate something like, what is it, Mage's Sanctum?
Yes, because it's technology, not magic.
How about rope trick?
Rope trick is interdimensional. That would work. But rope trick only lasts for the night, and it would pop back out.
But the thing is, I get what he's saying, is we can get Osmond out of here in my bag of holding, and then we do a rope trick to do the surgery in.
Correct.
You would not have the tools and the equipment to do it in there. You really would want like Binox's lair or Mayonda's at Torch is now sophisticated enough to do this stuff.
So here's the next question. Assume we can do this, we can store him, remove him, everything safely. If we take the stuff out of him and try and use it ourselves, is it still going to try and call out?
Cass says we would do our very best to stop it from doing that, but I don't know if you could ever really feel
I don't think it's
secure.
worth it then.
She
It's
says,
too much danger in that.
She says, I understand this technology as well as any of you, and I can assure you Unity understands it better than any of us do.
It's probably not worth the risk then. I say we just leave the body here.
Do we have, do you guys have a bunch of space in a bag of holding that's not currently doing anything or about to do anything?
I've got some space. I got about 235 pounds of space right now.
Well, we could always null blade him into little parts that fit in that space easily, and then jam them in the bag of holding, and then you can always, you can always dump it later. But if we leave it here, it's gone.
I like how
yeah.
If you cut him up with the null blade, the treasure is his body. You will destroy
Yeah.
much of it.
So it's either take it intact or no.
He is from the brainstem down, basically a T-800 Terminator. He's mostly metal. There's not a lot of human left in there. His breastplate comes off. That's why you got the armor. But
I just think it's not going to be worth it in the long run. If we can't guarantee, and nothing against you, Cass, I get you try your hardest, but given what we're facing, if we can't guarantee that it won't backfire on us, I don't think it's safe to try.
She says, I think you could, if you took it to Binox, for one thing, it would be so far away from Unity. I don't think Unity could do much about it at that distance. Or if things at Torch became more fortified, you wouldn't care if it snuck a signal through.
It's not even that. It's a matter if we implant it in one of us.
Mm-hmm.
We can't stay under like a anti-tech field forever. And you just said you can't guarantee that it wouldn't, even in one of us, wouldn't call back out to them. And we don't know what kind of connection he can make to that. It might be able to turn it against us.
Girl, that's the last thing we need to be making will saves on not being murdered by a best friend once again.
Why does that ever happen?
That's why I say I don't think it's worth it. Some of this stuff is, no, it's not worth it. We can take the other body, we can take her, the mage, the other mage, because you can point out which ones that are dangerous, and we can just leave those alone.
Who buys the heal skill?
I think Ulfred's the only one, maybe?
Yeah,
I
much.
don't.
I have a few ranks, I think. I have one rank.
I bought one rank too.
Okay.
I have a +1.
The dead guy be like, I have a rank.
Trying to participate.
Ulfred,
guys.
you. So sorry, Enrique.
No, it's okay.
You really you know, you're like, with Eldrin, you're like, I shouldn't have gone in there. And with Gavrila, you're like, maybe I shouldn't have tried to eat the entire party and turn them into swamp things. And then Krokta did nothing wrong. She just
Well, I mean, she was like kind of like continually a prick all the time before this. So
well, there's the genocide thing, as Ulfred reminded us. That is a thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty funny. Well, Ulfred, what you point out is that the parts Cass is most worried about, looking at her sort of 3D diagram she can show you in Castnet of Osmond and Grin's bodies. Ulfred, you think you could eliminate much of the risk just by cutting off the head, leaving it here, and taking the body. If you're just after like the muscles, the tendons, and the organ shielding.
Yeah.
Never mind the satellite, like the super communication array. You might never trust that as being completely free of Unity. And that's it. Well, the Void Axe makes a nice clean cut through his Glaukite spinal column. And you sever the head. And Grin also?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. There it is. Nomcath cuts off Grin's head with the null blade.
I gotta start getting used to it.
Okay. You sever their heads and leave their heads. This is the opposite of Carrion Crown, where they walk around with a bag of heads on the regular. You leave the heads and take the bodies. And that...
Stuff them in my bag of holding.
Yeah. You do have
well, actually, I'm probably going to get one of them in there.
Let's see. So you steal their bodies, and actually, you know, somewhere down in this tunnel system is the truck and Meanda and Dinvaya. So you could just load the bodies into there, if you want.
All right, well, we can do that too.
Let's see. Here's the truck.
Oh, just for everybody else, I noticed, and we keep forgetting about this, about the loot bunguses. The money that's there is already split, because I saw and that's your individual share, because I saw Ulfred take the money, and there's still money showing left for me, and so I took money too.
Ooh.
So don't forget to grab your money.
Yeah, grab my money, Toby.
Okay.
Maybe make sure. Didn't you say it was split amongst many people though?
Oh no, there's a button that would have automatically just dispersed it to everybody. Or everyone can get it individually.
Yeah.
Like if you looked at the bungus right now, you would see money sitting there, even though several of us have already grabbed the money.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, I did grab the light armor. I assume nobody would mind.
No.
Oh.
It's a nice little improvement for me. I now have a touch HT of 26.
If you have a structured settlement and you need cash now, call James E. Wentworth. 877 cash now.
Excuse me, I'm wrong. I have a 29 touch HT.
Now, for once, you don't have to go, why do you have that laying around? You know why. Fucking weirdos.
Oh, gosh. Alright, did we search the rest of this place? Is there any other treasure?
The place is trashed. You guys can move through most of the tunnels down here. On the other side of the Juggernaut, which Cass will, let's see, before she shuts down completely. Let's see. Psyche. Okay. You're not gonna. Yep. She shuts down the Juggernaut, puts it to sleep, and you guys can move between the rooms, which will allow you to come over here. You don't want to sit in these vats of acid. Akradin will tell you those are chemicals. And in here, the truck has been brought through a break in the wall. There are scrap orcs and scrap wall soldiers standing everywhere. And it is absolute chaos in here. But let's see, we can open up the truck. Oh yeah. And then toss that. Toss these. Accidentally deleted the truck like you do.
Brought the Roomba over here too.
Oh, Josh
The
killed
Roomba,
it.
but not. Yeah, it's destroyed. Tukala made a necklace out of it.
Mm-hmm. Dead Roomba. Alright. Osman, you guys get... You leave that, you leave that, you leave that. You get his cyberfiber muscles, his implant mesh, which is required for the other shit, his tendons, his nanite chamber, can't get his eyes and ears, and you get enough of his dermal plating to reproduce that effect. And Grin, you get basically the same things. You get her arms, dermal plating. Okay. So you have a bunch of gross salvaged body parts.
Hell
You
yeah.
actually have 2 headless corpses stuffed in your truck.
Three if you count Kata.
That's right. The druid's body is located in the Roomba after Olbrin blasted it to pieces. You find a cockroach with a huge blackened, burned scar down the side of its body. Part of the torso's gone, half the legs, and most of the wings are gone. It looks like just a little burnt cigar.
Poor buddy.
Yeah, I feel like wouldn't the Null Blade just like completely incinerate her practically?
After 2 crits.
360 damage is what it did to you in 2 hits. You got by far the worst of it.
Excellent.
Yeah. Fun fact, when I was tuning him, I put like 1 decimal point out of place, and he once crit for 450. I was like, that doesn't seem right. Doesn't seem good. Like, that's about his max, 190. Cool part about that 190, heals him for about 90, 80. Because it's
it's healing
vampiric
himself?
touch. It's a vampiric touch, yeah.
I'm back.
What an asshole.
He's an asshole.
What am I surrounded by assholes?
Oh, you know we got that soundboard.
Knew it, I'm surrounded by assholes.
Thank you. Thank you. So, you guys head to... You can eventually head to the surface. Cass goes into full underground mode. And you guys can resurface back out on the battlefield. It's going to be kind of a mess.
Before Cass goes, I ask her. When I ask, I can't remember your character's name, Tim. I'm sorry.
Oh, Akradin.
Akradin. Like, do I need to keep casting non-detect on us? Is it?
I do not.
Not for Unity's sake. Unity could magically detect us, but probably wouldn't need to.
Okay. Are all our other magic enemies? Have we taken care of them? Do we still got some floating around? I'm just asking so I know my job on. I'm not questioning. I just don't know. Asking out of complete ignorance.
The remaining leadership of the Technic League stands before you.
There really is.
So you and Naoki are pretty much it?
Zernabeth is around the perimeter of the battle. If you guys return to the surface and there is a huge cloud, it smells bizarre. As soon as you come on the surface, you get this thick chemical smell that just burns the inside of your nose, makes your eyes water. And the ground is this weird, sticky black sludge, like it's melted. It's glass, some of the sand in some places. It's melted pieces of the stone. But most of the structure of the upper floor is still there. And it's just a bizarre film over everything.
Mm.
It's a heinous, incendiary chemical weapon.
Mm.
And there's dead, burned, blackened, unrecognizable bodies everywhere, unless it's like a rat folk or something. You have no idea what or who it was in general. And there are hundreds of them all over the Technic League compound. And around the perimeter, you see a few of Tokala's scrap orcs standing with Blackout and Elias and Zernabeth, a blue-skinned woman in a black and blue cloak that clearly has quite a bit of technology and cybernetics about her. Her eyes are sort of a pale, glowing orange. And she's floating around above them. They almost fire on you guys because you just come through the smoke where they didn't think anything could still be alive. And Blackout nods at the party. And Zernabeth introduces herself. She says, I am Zernabeth, the former leader of the Technic League before Osman. She looks at Akradin and Elias and says, I don't know what could be said to be left of the Technic League, but we knew that was a possibility.
Sounds like a good opportunity to make it something better than it was.
It's us plus one trooper.
Yeah, you do have one trooper left. And you guys actually have a number of soldiers from Mockery's group come up. And he comes up wearing a mask and goggles with a hood up. But he pulls it down so you can see him, and he glares at the Technic League captains and says, well, that's one major hurdle over.
How'd the rescue mission up here go?
He says, the diners downtown are packed with survivors, the nearby houses. We got hundreds out, but less than we thought because we didn't know there was a firestorm from heaven or hell coming. And also less than we thought because I'm hearing that the slave pens were emptied a couple days ago.
Mm-hmm.
By the Technic League. He glares at Akradin and Elias, but he says, we had no knowledge of that.
We might be able to get more info on it later, but it's going to take a while to digest the information.
We don't know where those unfortunate souls went.
It's kind of a bit too happy sounding. Good try.
On a side note, I'm here.
Hey!
Right?
Crocto's dead.
You
Again.
Yep. Everybody died. We're now level 1 pirates.
You aggroed the beast and didn't get hit, and then Crocodile got hit for 300 plus.
That was That was the part that I thought would have frustrated you, Rai, because you built Luna to be this giant sponge, and the boss did roll a natural 1 and miss every time he swung at Luna.
Oh my god.
So neither her armor class nor her hit points ever mattered. And every time I swung at Croctaw, I did an amazing crit for hundreds.
Which was twice.
Yeah, just twice. That's enough.
That's every time. We said the same thing.
And Nomcath did his usual last-minute bullshit of rushing and crit stealing via a sneak attack.
Hell yeah.
Your cat, are you? Oh, Croctop is dead.
Yeah,
Negative
negative 98.
or something. Yeah.
90 something, yeah.
Oh, and Ulfrid died, but he's better.
Sort of.
Ulfrid also died, but his bond with Bevsa saved him. And Tokala says, well, wizards got what they deserved. Now for that piece of shit Black Sovereign. And he looks in the distance at the palace, and his scrap orcs start lining up behind him, topping each other as best they can with little cheap heals and pulling themselves back together. He's got about a third or half of the forces he had before the onslaught, maybe 20 or 30 soldiers left. And he looks at you guys and he says, let's go ruin a government.
Are we in any condition?
I've got like 5 spells left. 7, maybe? 6, 7.
Takala does a positive channel for 19. He goes, there, that should do it.
Takala, I always love your enthusiasm, but I think our best thing right now is if we can impose upon Mockery and perhaps what's left of the Technic League to blockade the palace. Let's take a day to rest. Ulfrid, I know, is pretty bad. Maybe we can get Croctaw back, and we can be in a position where we can do it right instead of being slaughtered because we were too tired and too worn out.
If I might offer an alternate strategy.
Well, I'm willing to listen.
Who's this?
It is Zernabeth.
Okay. It says unknown XZZE.
Perfect. So. That's just what I wanted it to say, piece of shit.
So I have a quick question.
Yeah.
I could technically bring Croctaw back. But it's probably been more than a round.
Oh yeah, it's been more than
it's been just a few minutes.
Yeah.
It's going to take a full res, and at this point, neither players nor characters know whether or not Croctaw's going to come back.
Yeah,
Right.
and in combat, you wouldn't be able to do it anyways because you didn't even know it was happening.
It took them minutes to even find her because I scooped her up with the Roomba again.
Again? Oh my god.
Yeah. Should have focused on the Roomba instead of trying to help the party, I guess.
Hey, I told you to bone that Roomba.
Instead, it boned you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this blob of text should be coming.
We cannot blockade the palace. The barbarians outnumber us 20-1 before this devastation, but we will give you a safe place to rest. The barbarians will assume the insane wizards have all stabbed each other in the back again.
Especially if all of you agree to lay low for the while.
Yeah, Akradin and Elias can confirm this too, and even the rare appearance of Nalki, she even shows up with her coat pulled up around her face and a breathing mask on. And she says through a mask, none of you should be breathing this stuff. It's definitely bad for you.
so bad.
You get used to it after a while.
Love the smell of napalm in the morning.
So, Takala, are you willing to wait at least a day? No more than 2?
Yeah, we give you a nice measured response from Takala, like you would expect.
I feel like I need to shit, and the turd is the Black Sovereign, but okay.
That won't be the first time you had constipation, dude.
I don't know how I got in the place where I took all as Optimus Prime, but it's working for me. So.
I think it's Optimus Prime, but it's close.
It's close, yeah.
Optimus Prime is a little bit deeper.
Let's see.
All right, let's get that safe place, and let's see what we can do.
Okay. Where is? Yeah. Oh, Takala's soldiers say before the napalm hit, they found caches of weapons and ammo in the Technic League compound. And when they saw fire raining down from the gods, they assumed they were dead, so some of them shut themselves in with the weapons. And then the buildings actually survived the napalm.
The vault that we wanted to look into?
Yeah, so... God, this map is such a cluster, but I'll pull you guys over to it. And then let me grab the party. Boop. Come on over here. And Akradin actually has... Let's see, we got Luna, Ulfred, Nomcath, Krokta, Ulbrin's here. Okay. Akradin can unlock the vaults. Akradin, do you have any problem with unlocking the vaults and giving them all of the Technic League's stored ammo and weapons?
Ooh. Who am I to refuse at this point?
Pretty true.
Go crazy.
Okay. You unlock the vaults. In the first one, you see an incredible number of bullets, arc pistols, AP ammo, arrows of Construct Bane, Human Bane, Undead Bane, Silex. There are incendiary grenades. There's Pipe Bomb 2.0s. There's something called Pipe Bomb 3.2.
Oh.
And in the next one, there are a few suits of armor. The next one's pretty bare. Some Technic League. There is a Technic League chain shirt that is +3. That's basically a +3 mithril chain shirt. It's very good armor. And Technic League chainmail and some trooper armor. And then in the first tech crate, there are many batteries, deer shits, Everkeeps, Green Chaw, Magebind, shackles, nanite clusters, potions of cure light, etc., etc. There's a ring of sustenance in there. There's a ring of protection +3. One of you is throwing so many errors I can't click on things anymore. Cool.
Sorry, it wasn't. Oh, okay, I was trying to take the cartridges, but I didn't realize I could do them. Yeah. I had to put how many. All right, I got it.
There are 28 whack juices in here if you like whack juice. Have you guys had whack juice? And
which one is it in? Oh, here it is.
Searching through the rubble of the main compound building. Sorry, I'm having a cat fight right behind me.
Nice.
Yeah. Are these cupboards from the drug building? And I gotta fix the icons of these, but let's see.
No, Crocodile, it's not how it sounds. It's like this. See, I took 6 non-lethal.
Wow.
Native oranges.
A bunch of drugs. Okay. There we go.
Whack juice.
Dude,
Yeah,
Tim's potato vodka.
Tim's been hooked on whack juice for a while now.
I could go for some whack juice.
Steel chew. Oh god.
That's a lot of Silex.
I was thinking about grabbing that since I was so effective with it last time.
Go for it.
Yeah, 5 Silex is a lot.
It's never not come in handy eventually.
The pipe bomb 3.0s are just a better, as you might expect, just a better pipe bomb.
Anyone taking the pipe bombs?
I think I'm itching to use those, right? Excuse me.
Oh dear God. Ever keeps Luna's favorite.
Yummy. Everkeeps. 42 bags of Everkeeps is a lot.
She might take all of them. Of course, somebody else wants them.
Everybody's
I'm gonna
got their
take
fetish.
some explosives.
Nice.
Ooh, potions of haste, potions of fly.
What's the deal with these arc pistols?
It's a little electrical pistol, hits on touch, does shock damage.
If you want one, I can trade it to you. I just picked it up on instinct because I'm a pack dwarf.
A pack dwarf.
He is in fact.
Well, here's the thing.
It's true.
I figured we would load up after we figure out what we specifically want. We would load up whatever leftover tech we could onto the dwarf because we need to fund the resurrection spell.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. How much does resurrection cost? Resurrection cost?
Now, Enrique, I know that your characters are worth less than a gold piece to you, but the party is probably going to spend this money regardless.
Ooh, does anyone need a Ring of Protection 3?
I've got a 2 on.
I both. Well, my ring does that plus I think natural armor as well.
Okay.
I'll tell you this: if nobody else wants the leader Technic badge, I will take that.
I have it on right now.
Oh, you're using it? Okay, that's fine.
Ulfred's the leader of the Technic League.
Yeah, but no, I technically already use Shield of Faith and Iron Skin, which gives me like the same, even more. So I can trade it to you.
That's fine. That works. Because that would be an improvement to my +2 badge.
Is it a captain's badge, or does it straight up say leader of Technic League badge?
Leader of Technic League. There's also a captain's badge.
I've got a captain's badge.
I love all this ammo we're getting and no guns. What the fuck?
We already took them out.
Guns not included.
God damn it. I guess we'll pick up all the ammo.
No magics.
I'm going to hand you a couple of things because I'm overburdened.
Okay.
No magic stuff.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
They weren't into that.
They weren't into that.
There's
Fucking wizards.
A bunch of wizards that weren't into magic stuff. They had cybernetic super bodies.
Ooh, we could give that to Tokal and make him hella smart. +4 int, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Boom, cool.
Cool.
Alright, if no one takes that, I'll just grab it and put it in my bag for now.
What's that?
Ring of Protection 3.
Go for it.
Did Oberon want to wear it?
If no one else wants to wear it, I'll wear it.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, yeah, I'll wear it. I thought Nomcath was going to take it, sorry.
No. I wanted the Technic League badge because it's a +4. It's like a +4 ring of protection, a +4 necklace of armor, and a +4 cloak of protection.
Gotcha, right
Which
on.
is dummy good.
Yeah.
It is dummy good.
It just, understandably, most people don't want to wear it because it's Technic League. So, me, I was like, I don't care. I just wear it on the inside of my vest so people don't see it.
Yeah.
Wait, are these the dead guys?
Where? There's lots of dead guys.
They're all dead, Jim.
Okay, are you guys done with the vaults stashes?
Hang on. If you guys aren't taking all this random shit, I will carry it for now. There's a bunch of potions in this third vault.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, like good ones. 3
Such
of
as?
non-detect,
I grabbed a couple for myself.
4 of cure critical, nanite cluster or canisters, nose diamond. No idea what that is.
Well, I didn't see the nanites.
I'll take at least one of the cure crits.
Tim, I'm sorting through something. I'm going to give you partial permission to Josh. Would you throw that ring of prot 3 on him?
Well, actually,
Sure, where is
before,
that?
Before that, Josh.
Yes, sir.
My old badge that I was wearing is a +3 ring of protection, +3 natural armor, +3 saving throws. Do you want that instead?
Really, the only thing that would give me is a. I've already got a +4 resistance and +2 net armor, so it'd give me a +1 or plus on the net armor, but that's all it would be doing.
But it's also a bundle, so you would free up ring slot, neck slot, and well, actually, I don't. What does this count as slot wise?
Which
What's
one?
the slotless. Okay. The badges. It says here they're slotless.
Yeah, they're basically slotless. Because the way Pathfinder does buffs, you guys can't stack
That's
the
fine.
same buff 12 times anyway, so I don't care what slot it takes.
Yeah. So it's that, or if somebody else wants it, because we also have the other captain. Basically, we got 2 captain's badges floating around now. If anybody wants them.
Yeah, I have the other one.
Okay.
I guess I'll take the other one.
Okay, I'll give it to you.
Okay, and I'll just take the ring then.
Akradin has a +4 Technic League badge, and if the leader of the Technic League badge, Akradin's is a captain's, and if the leader of the Technic League badge is also +4, might like to trade you just so we could recover that.
Okay, I'm willing.
I'll swap you.
Give me a second. There it is. To Luna.
Yeah, Akradin and the other remaining Technic League captains will have to figure out what they're in charge of, who's in charge of it, and yeah, what they're going to do going forward. But that's also going to depend greatly on what happens with the barbarians tomorrow when Tokala tries to destabilize the entire country.
Nomcath, I sent you a badge.
Alright, 1 second. I'm trying to figure out this trade thing. It doesn't want to work.
Yeah, take your time.
How many of those cure crits
Oh,
did I grab,
I think
Tim?
I did. Luna, did you get it? It's
Grabbed one for you. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got it.
Okay, cool.
Josh, can I interest you in a bunch of random potions? Perhaps spider climb, invisibility, haste, fly, underchonk, steel chew.
Some deer shit.
Deer shit.
Tell you what,
If nobody else wants them, I'll take them. Well, the fly and haste for sure.
There's 2 of each. I'll put 1 on your sheet. 1 of each.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Zernabeth says she will. Let's see. Let me pull you guys back. If we're done with the vaults, we sure we're done with the vaults?
Did you grab everything, Alfred?
Nope.
I think
still
so.
A ton of shit.
There's a ton of shit in the right side vault.
I'm gonna transplant them to the main page so we can get back on that page. One sec.
Okay. Well, I am still trying to reload back into Foundry, and it's being a jerk about it.
That's weird. It's never like that.
No, it's always perfectly helpful.
Did you get the badge, Akron?
Let me check. I did, thank you.
Okay.
What is he going to do with that, Tim? Is he going to try to be the Technic League leader? Is he going to trade something amazing from Zernabeth for it? If the Technic League's completely dissolved, then it's just a really great magic item, and symbolically it means nothing.
Well, I guess it is. We are getting a completely dissolved kind of vibe at this point, are we?
There's still 4 of you. 5 of you if the Cold Wizard, when he comes back, is alive. The other ones are missing, allied with Osmond, or now dead.
Akron's original goal was to reinstall Zernabeth, and if there's nothing to install her to, he'll keep it. But if these other ones want to make a run of establishing a non-Nightmare Technic League, then he would trade it for an equivalent magic item.
Oh, she's convinced that it's absolutely necessary to have a Technic League, and she's going to form a Technic League.
Yeah, I have
There's
so
no
many.
way you can let these barbarians sit on the greatest mound of technology and magic items in the world and just bang their stupid skulls against it.
Y'all should take those cure pots. I have so many of them.
Take what? I'm sorry.
The cure potions. I have a ridiculous amount of them already.
I'll take a few.
What she will do, Akrodin, if you will give her the leader badge, she will give you her captain's badge, which is another of the higher grade of captain badge, the +4.
Equivalent? Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. So she's got that.
When she's talking about having to reestablish the Technic League, I look straight at her and it's like, but it's going to be one that's not based off slavery, oppression, and other such evils, right? And he just casually puts his hand on the null blade that's hanging, not like in a threatening thing, but it's just the null blade that's now hanging off of his belt. So it's like, i.e. implying, if not, we're going to come back and finish the job.
It's a new day. Everything is on the table.
America. Okay, so you guys have those lumps. There is still an unbelievable mound of potions. I'm going to throw these arrows into this pile. So they're all in one pile.
What potions are left? Anything good, or is it all just weird shit?
Well, there's lots of deer shit, if you're into that.
Of course there is.
Greenshaw, Steel Chew, Cure
There's a lot of
Serious.
cure mod potions.
There's lots of Whack Juice. It's Cure Light, Cure Mod, Fly, Spider Climb, Cure Crit, Potion of Haste, Invis.
Wouldn't hurt for you to have a Cure Serious with your ability to get across the field.
Yeah, I'll take the Cure Crit and Cure Serious.
Okay. Now that we just have this crate left.
Do your time and space mage bullshit, teleport across the field, feed somebody a potion, and rewind, right?
How are you guys not always taking Greenchaw? This item is hilarious.
What does it do?
Causes user's skin to exude a slimy green glowing substance that provides light and lubrication for 3 minutes as grease and light 30.
Because
you
that's
imagine if-
honestly a college thing.
Is that the one that makes you talk about
WWE
crypto?
had this shit. You say it makes you talk about crypto.
There's one that makes you do that. I can't remember if it's Greenshaw or another.
No,
The description says you talk about crypto the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, it must be Nose Diamond.
It is Nose Diamond.
Yes, it is Nose Diamond.
Yeah, try some Nose Diamond.
Drugs are for thugs, thanks.
What?
Also like Thunder Chunk. You can't shut up for however long.
So all my drugs suck. Sorry.
I'll take the other. I'll take the other haste and fly too, just so we have them around.
Dark vision and light sensitivity inhibits your sense of smell, causing immunity to nausea, which is a bonus, not a problem. Causes you to sniff, itch your nose, and talk about crypto at every opportunity.
Actually, Steel Chaw's pretty good because there's
Wait,
no.
Oh, go on, sorry.
Oh no, gives blindness. Okay, never mind.
For like a round.
So you could just take Nose Diamond and then cast Stinking Cloud on yourself in melee.
Oh no, Steel Chew really does make you blind for quite a while.
Yeah.
2d6 minutes. Well, see,
Yeah, so I've never used it.
if you had echolocation, be no big deal.
Oh, which I
My
do.
next character is Batman Gunslinger.
They already had a gunslinger who didn't care what he shot at.
Is there any Thunder Chunk? Because that increases your DC, right?
Yep. There is Thunder Chunk.
Oh, give me some of that Thunder Chunk, y'all.
3 doses of it.
3? Ah,
But
the might.
look, it's fine, but you guys have to remember the RP component.
You have to yell it!
That's right.
Do you want all 3 of them, Josh?
Yes.
Does anyone contest this?
Nope.
Nope.
Right.
Nobody else wants that shit. Except maybe Croctaw might have. So what's going to be done about poor Croctaw? Oh, let me do this for you. Let me finish this thought. Zernabeth says that there is a hospital that was listed as off limits for renovations for the last few months due to some schemes she had going against Osman. And she says none of his forces know about it. The barbarians think it's cursed or haunted and won't go in there. And it still has a lot of medical supplies. She and her forces have basically been using it as a safe house for months as they tried to topple Osman. And she says, this is the address. You guys can have whatever you want there. You can rest there. No one will find you. And you should be safe. And there's enough room for this small army that you have to get out of sight.
Here's a dumb question: How much do these tech rate weigh?
They're a huge trunk in that room. They're like 7 foot long, 4 foot wide. Empty, they probably weigh 150 pounds, maybe.
Oh, we can carry that.
Just carry it down the street like you're carrying a giant steel casket full of potions.
Yep.
You know
does
what?
anyone?
Not the most
I don't think
ridiculous
we really
thing.
need them.
Not the
Does
most
anyone want-
ridiculous thing you've ever done.
Fly, haste, invisibility, or spider climb?
I already have several of those, each of those, I think.
I took the other haste. I have 2 of those. Spider climb's kind of useless for me. Invis might be good for someone else though.
I grabbed one of the invis already. So I
Okay.
Right now.
I guess I could grab an invis.
Sure, go for it.
There is 1 remaining.
Okay. You guys can put your stolen trunk down here by the fountain, the center of the courtyard. And
I'll take it, Tim.
You will find some goods in the kitchen cupboards in the barracks to the east, and you will find some books in the library to the southwest. And maybe some other shit, because I built this map for some other purpose that we never used. So I'm fishing around now to see if I've left any bizarre shit laying around. Okay, here's a cupboard full of death wine. Well, if anybody wants that.
Death wine?
Yeah, increases the DC of your death spells.
I found the important stuff. There's bacon.
Bacon.
Josh, you have a potion of invis.
Thanks, sir.
Yeah,
and I took that other haste if no one else did. Sorry, Toby.
No, you're good. You're good. In the kitchen cupboard, you find a Numerian Vibrox cooking knife, +2 to cooking checks. You find some fresh bread. You find the Savage Sustenance cookbook. Carrion Crowners know all about that. It used to be called Beat Your Meat, but we fixed the name.
Another Calvin Carpenter reference.
Oh, yeah.
That poor bastard, man. He went a little too hard on the RP one time.
And
one time.
It's been a decade of ridiculousness since.
It's been like 5 years.
I don't feel like he takes a lot of damage for this. I feel like he
No, he doesn't.
But yeah, Supple, a wine by Calvin Carpenter, is in the cupboard.
If we ever go back to Hell's Rebels, I mean, he must just have like a whole district of industry to himself at this point.
He does. He's a fine craft brand. You know, the profit margins are small, but finest line of dry white wines made from the finest potatoes from exclusive farms in Ravenel. It has a name, Supple. Enjoy a glass of premium and refined flavor. Savor the taste and aroma of rich, earthy tones in each bottle, expertly crafted from the finest ingredients. Raise a glass of Supple, the epitome of luxury and refinement.
I've heard of vodka, but never wine from potatoes.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. It probably tastes very foul. It's not a good idea at all. Right next to Brow Brew, which is a disgusting brew.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's made with mushrooms.
Mushrooms.
Fucking gross. Ulfred has drank 100 Brow Brews over the course of Iron Gods at least. There's plenty of coffee. There's something called the Black Butcher's Quarter Sauce. Just a little metal skull-shaped bottle. The famous Butcher of Cortod's favorite meat sauce. This inky black sauce is savory but sweet. It's said to be the only quarter the butcher ever offered or accepted. After he was put to death by the people of Cortod, his family began selling his quarter sauce, which are quarter portions of vinegar, sugar, garlic, and onion, in silver glass bottles shaped like skulls in remembrance of their patriarch. Only Ostalavians can find it palatable, supposedly.
That sounds kind of good.
It is similar, not dissimilar to the barbecue sauce that Lou makes, which you've had many times. Barbarian banana bread.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I see that that's just a name and not banana bread baked by barbarians, which is a preposterous thought.
It is baked by barbarians. Savage Sustenance is written. The author of Savage Sustenance is said to be the Gordon Ramsay of Numeria. He's a barbarian who yells and screams a lot and throws things at people.
Is said.
Yoked out barb in an apron, muscles bigger than my head, just, two oven mitts making banana bread.
Talk shit, because if you play your cards right, you could meet him next week.
You cut out. Did you say next week?
Yeah. He has a permanent gig. The most famous chef in Numeria is said to be the palace chef at the Black Saffron's Palace.
Oh, God.
Okay. It's too bad Tukala isn't actually playing anymore. I would so totally feed him the ghost pepper.
The ghost pepper. Oh, shit.
Yeah, there's a ghost pepper over here in the cupboard.
Oh, does everyone already have coffee? Allows you to ignore fatigue for 8 hours? That's big mode.
Oh, no, I don't have that. I'll take that.
There's 4. I'm taking one of them.
Our coffee aficionado didn't last more than a few sessions.
Well, they were hell-bent on running a really fucked up build.
Yeah.
And they never recovered from me nerfing it.
that was like they were doing an insane amount of damage with the improvised weapon thing or whatever.
Level 1, 46 damage.
I think I heard about this shit.
I was like, who? I would just ask, why? Why do you want to do that? Why
The game is
wouldn't everyone
about
do
me, like all things I do.
Kinda.
If no one else is gonna pick this coffee up, I'll carry it. I'll be party barista for the Nita Rice.
I don't even know where all this crap is located. What the fuck?
Oh, it's in the southeast part of the base, right? If you hit the courtyard, and then if you go this way, see my little pings. You can take up these stairs.
As I expected, there is stuff in the kitchen, in the library, and in the infirmary. And the party has all run to the kitchen.
That little cupboard there.
I have found an appropriate book right now.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Which
Why
one
is he
that?
dead?
A book on various principles supporting with data and tables grants +5 on heal checks when used to take 10 or the book is consulted for at least 10 minutes.
I think it's called Why Is He Dead?
No, not it. Why is he dead? Why is he dead?
What?
WHY''S, he dead.
Whoa! There's clam drink in here. I think that's
It's like a haste potion, isn't it?
I think it's haste. It might
Clam
be
drink
heroism.
and dork roast are heroism and haste.
Okay, so this one's heroism. 4 potions of heroism.
Oh.
What the fuck? Red? Fucking bouquet?
Which one?
Which one? the bread. The bread.
Oh, the banana bread?
No, the bread.
Baguette.
Oh, the baguette.
Yeah, it can be used as a fucking bludgeoning weapon.
It's actually a club. You can actually pick it up
Obviously,
and
it's gone stale.
pick it up
Knobcast,
and
you want
hit
some
Oberon
heroism?
with it. I'll give you 10 gold.
Which one is the heroism one?
Clam drink.
Clam drink is heroism. And dork roast is haste. There are 3 of each. I think they last 1 femtosecond. No, it's a few minutes.
Cinnamon.
A little horse emoji popped up on my Discord and you did that.
Yeah.
Oh, because that's what you named the horse. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Her Phantom Steed, which Ulfred rode a Phantom Steed tonight, didn't you?
Real Housewives of Ustalav,
Oh, is that book in there too?
as well as God Did It.
Oh, yeah.
God did it.
God Did It. A book on various principles. This item grants +5 on knowledge checks when used. Yeah, it's knowledge religion. +5 when consulted.
God did it.
That sounds handy. Our knowledge religion hasn't been great in this group.
No, it hasn't. Mostly because you guys never buy it. Even though
I have 2 skill
you've
points.
met deities.
I have 2 skill points. When you believe in God, all things are possible. So why put skill points into
I love that you couldn't get all the way through that sentence.
When I see a 14th level character with 1 or 2 ranks of knowledge religion. Yeah. Real Housewives of Ustalav adds to knowledge nobility, I think.
But only for Ustalav.
Yes. It's useless here. Well, it's a fun read. Those
It's a fun
Ustalavians,
read.
those Ustalavians get up to some shit, man. Also,
I'm trapped in this fucking room.
There's
It
troll
says I'm-
blood stew in here too. You're trapped?
It says I'm colliding with a wall, but the door's open. Oh, here we go. Oh, I was colliding with this other wall. This game is so hard.
Super hard game.
Yeah.
Get rid of these walls. These are pointless. I think I made this map back in my put a line for everything phase before I gave up and started being sloppy and lazy.
Did we pick up all the clam drying?
I grabbed one.
Would it be beneficial for me to have one? What is that? +2 hit, +2 saves? Is that heroism?
That sounds
damage
right.
and skills, I think. Maybe saves also? It's a bunch of morale bonuses.
I want to say yes, it is saves.
Yeah.
This party does not have the loot scarfing attitude that Carrion Crown does.
Nah, they don't care.
Well, the Carrying Crown, just random people scarf up loot and don't even talk about it. They just scarf it up, and then no one knows what the fuck is going on.
And I
So
mean,
that's-
did you not?
Locusts.
I mean, did you not hear me say, "Hey, is it cool if we loot our friend's corpse?"
Yeah, but sadly, I don't think I have that much cool stuff because I actually like having a character where I'm like, I'm good without that much loot, whatever, and then I'll have to think about it. But Toby has made some cool stuff for me.
I mean, this is Space Bone.
The only thing
Yeah,
you guys
well,
ever give a shit about is the stupid space bone. You only like the meme items. You know? Like, oh, there's +10 weapon and cuts off people's heads. Nah, who cares? Give me the weird fucking interdimensional dildo.
Well, I'm taking a clam drink just so I have it, just in case.
Oh, before I forget, whose character was Blackout?
Tracy.
Tukala.
Tracy.
Second Tukala, yeah.
Gotcha.
So, are you guys gonna try to resurrect me? Or
I believe that's the plan. Yes.
The characters do not know the sad things that Enrique says.
As so many people have died in Carrying Crown, our role now is we speak with dead before we decide.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I can probably do the spell, and I do have 7th level spells left for today, so I can res you if you want.
Okay.
But
Yeah, I
wants
wanna
to speak
know-
with Dead?
Wait, so
I'll
before
look
we
it up.
speak with Dead, we have to wait until he's not a cockroach anymore, right?
He returns.
Oh, she can
She
talk.
returns back to her normal form, which
I have one prepared for some reason.
You do?
Well, I was gonna ask Toby, like, how many are we almost done with this, or it's like we have one session left, or is there plenty of sessions left potentially in Iron Gods?
This
We
is
got a whole
the
book
end
left.
of book 5, and we have not begun book 6. My plan
Okay.
was to abbreviate book 6 to be maybe half or less, as long as it was, because it was extremely long, and you guys
Okay.
were getting itchy to be pirates.
Yeah, but
I do think if you guys deal with the Black Sovereign, if you figure out either you make peace with the barbarians, you kill and enslave them, you fucking die to them, whatever, deal with the one remaining problem with Numeria. Book 6 is all about dealing directly with Unity, like going in there and kicking his butt or doing whatever you're gonna do. So if you finish the barbarians, I'm just going to start working on pirate stuff, and we'll do that for a while. And when you guys get the itch to come back and kick Unity's teeth in, we'll do it.
Okay.
Is that
I'm honestly
a good
fine
enough
staying
plan?
with either. I'd be okay with either one. I'm not really itching heavy for pirates over this, but I'll go with whatever the party wants. But yeah, that's good for me to know, because if you were like, oh, we have one session left, it would change what I would do with Croc Deck. 'Cause I'm not gonna make a character for one session.
Krokta is, I think, for all of the arguments back and forth, the party cares about her and is loyal to her.
Oh, I've enjoyed Darkthaw, yeah.
Well, can I ask, with Tokala when he died that one time, or I don't know, we can get into it. I guess you guys can speak to that.
Yeah.
We do it in character.
That wall of thorns was sick.
What was that?
Akradin said that wall of thorns was sick.
Oh yeah.
You guys take Krokta into the infirmary. Bevsa and Ulfred and Olbrin are there. Luna, you and Akradin can be there too if you wish, to just witness what these guys do when somebody's dead. Tells you a lot about them. and Dinvaya and Meander are there in case any other expertise is needed, but really you just need Ulfred and this spell. And Ulfred, normally you have to be the same alignment as someone to automatically speak with dead with them, but nobody is Enrique's alignment, in my opinion. He is chaotic, whatever he is.
Oh, yeah.
And so that you can't automatically force Krokta to answer any questions, but
fair enough.
As you guys recognize each other's souls, she'll speak with you if she wants to. So go ahead. I'm not going to count questions. You guys can have whatever conversation you need to have.
Krokta! Oi! Wake up!
Hello.
You be wanting to come back and all that?
Hey, just so you know, I killed that damn Roomba. It's dead.
Thanks for killing the Roomba.
Yeah.
I thought about killing it, but I was trying to help you guys. Did you kill the bad guy?
We did.
Whatever.
Nomcath cut his head off with his own sword. It's pretty balls.
Nice. That is pretty awesome. I respect that, Nomcath.
Died to a laser sword.
You asked if I want to come back from dead, so I want to know, like, where is Krokta right now? Is she, like, in the boneyard, like, Pharasma shit, or what's the afterlife look for her right now?
Krokta is a druid, so the afterlife to her is returning to nature. Her soul could end up going to rejoin some other Kasath that she hasn't seen yet or doesn't know about yet. She could rejoin nature. She could be reincarnated. Druids are big fans of that. She could come back as an actual cockroach, but with 1 HP and no spells. It'd be a kind of a different experience from what she's been doing.
Yeah, so basically I think, like, the whole time she's been awake from stasis, all she's wanted was to be with all the people that were already dead, like from her tribe or whatever. So if there's any inkling that she gets that she would reunite with her dead tribe and, like, get to interact with them again, then I think she would say she wants to stay dead. So I don't know if that's, like, if she's actually seeing them. If you said she can reunite with Kasathans or whatever, and that's probably what she would do.
mean, that does make sense for her, but remember, it also, like, if you want to keep playing her, you should keep playing her.
Yeah, no,
she could certainly wait to go on to the Great Beyond, especially if she now knows that they're there and there's no rush. Whenever she dies, she'll have the option of rejoining the Kasathans.
Yeah, I mean, is it annoying to other people if I make a different character instead of?
No.
Nah.
Okay. Yeah, then to me, I get more satisfaction out of her getting the closure of, like, okay, she's dead and she's with them. So
fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
She would just say to Ulfred, no, just let me be. Appreciate you guys having me with you for a bit, but this is better. I wasn't from here anyway. Oh, and then it's like the Poochie or whatever from Simpsons, where he, like, goes off to his home planet. Krokta goes home to her home planet, and it just lifts off the screen.
Krokta.
What do you want done with the body?
Shove it down some technically asshole's throat.
My God. What?
Feed it
Not
to
me.
the chipmunks, you mean? Would that be okay?
No,
Not me.
Technically asshole. They killed all my buddies.
How about
please.
How about we just do the space bone down the throat? Would that work?
Yeah. Space bone down the throat works.
What the fuck?
Any hole, really.
Huh. Huh. Krokta. Ulfred, you are in verbal communication with Krokta's dead body at the moment. And through Castnet, Cass briefly emerges from her slumber and hibernation and asks if you will reach out and place one hand on Krokta's head and all 4 of her hands on her chest and hold her hands together with your other hand for a moment.
Okay.
Okay. You guys hear, those of you that are living in the room, you hear Ulfrid mumble a bunch of gibberish that you don't understand. Ulfrid, you don't even know what you're saying. And for Krokta, you receive the normal, traditional funereal rites of a tribal elder from way back on your desert planet, which you and Cass have talked about many times. And as it happens, you feel your soul completely detached from your body. You feel no draw to go back. And you feel like these guys are going to be fine, and you kind of liked them, but there are other voices out amongst the stars calling to you. And as you rise out of your body up into the sky, and the world floats behind you, the thought you have as you're leaving Golarion forever is, fucking Tokala thought the world is flat. It's very obviously round. It's so obviously round. Tokala is a flat earther.
And as you think that, there's this giant astral butterfly next to you. Yeah, I told him.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too while you're describing it. I was thinking about the astral butterfly. That was so bizarre.
As you float up into the sky, you feel a figure holding one of your hands off to your side, and you see for the first time a living, although not by your definition of living, Cassandra, as she was when she was walking the earth as a mortal. And she holds your hand.
She's an android, right?
Yep.
I pull my hand away.
My God. As you do, you start to drift off in space, and she turns, and with her glowing android fingers, she gives you the double bird.
Oh no! So I'm fucked forever now?
Yes, she lets you float. She says, in space where no one could hear you talk, really, she says, I ought to let you float into a black hole, you stupid cunt. Come on. She grabs your hand again, this time a little more firmly, and she looks off into the stars, and you see her eyes glaze over, and just stars and nebula, suns, everything flies by in her eyes, and she says, there they are. She zooms in on a star, on a planet whipping around at an impossible speed, and she tugs you that direction. You're ripped across the universe. And she says, goodbye, Krokta. And she lets you go, and you feel yourself being pulled down towards a planet. And as you get pulled down to it, you see it's bright yellow and orange. It is a dry desert planet. And you enter into this world where your soul will rejoin the highest concentration of Kasathan souls and living populations. There's actually Kasathan communities on this world, wherever it is. And that's where you go.
Cool.
And then Cassandra arm wrestles a space butterfly and comes back to Earth.
Who wins?
You'll never know, because you keep killing your characters. I'm not telling you.
I did not. Hey, you killed this one. I may have killed the other two, but you killed
the
this
party
one.
killed the first one.
Yeah.
Your own party, by your own design.
Yeah, I kind of asked you to have them do it.
You basically wrote that adventure, so that's on you. But yeah, now you can loot your party member.
Yeah.
Absolute animals. Let's see.
I am kind of like, oh my god, I have to make a 15th level character. Holy shit.
Yeah, what did you just do? What did you do? Oh, the space bone is in the well, you guys don't get this. This is her digital item. In the library, in the bookcase, I'll put Krokta's items. You guys can figure out what to do with them.
Chat GPT will churn out a level 15 character for you in seconds. I've seen it do it. It's kind of terrifying.
He did it when he was sure I was going to kill him in another campaign.
It's more so my brain. My brain's not going to take a chat GPT one.
Doesn't mean it turns out a good character or a character you want to play.
It did.
It doesn't mean I'm not going to...
Yeah.
It turned out very generic, very bland, respectable garbage.
Yeah. Well, look at this. Croctaw, you guys find in her backpack a detailed map of the Scar of the Spider. You find a set of false teeth.
Yeah, I bought those.
You find...
I was gonna use them as something like I was like had a whole thought.
See,
that false teeth would be useful, and then they never were.
I have.
I mean,
backwards. That's her
Kasat cover their mouth and their teeth, right?
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah,
like,
her
she's
tattoo.
probably fascinated by it. Like these fucking monsters have these false teeth they just carry around. What's wrong with them?
Nomcath, I figured you guys would skin her for the Muleback tattoo.
Yeah.
There is a trophy skull in there.
Yeah, that's the one that made her level the building when she saw it.
Oh, right.
Was there 2 Greenweave chain shirts?
No, there should just be one.
No.
I'll delete. The voltaic organ, you could remove that from her if you wish. I'll leave it up to you guys. She's got a headband of wisdom, belt of mighty Khan.
The Ring of Force shield might be useful to someone as like an extra.
The
AC.
spell prism activated precisely twice in like 10 levels.
But it lets you. That's actually Ulfrid should take that, or Olbrin, because you can also store an extra spell slot or whatever.
Oh yeah, store 5 levels of spells.
Store 5 levels of spells? Sheesh.
Uh-huh.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Yeah, that one's pretty good for you, probably.
The space.
The what?
Who shall inherit the holiest of holy, the weirdest of weird, the dumbest of dumb magic items, the space bone?
Learn about the space boat. She wants to beat people with the space boat.
The space bone. It's important to notice if you cast detect magic on it, you go blind and deaf and shit yourself.
Is that written on there?
No, it is caster level
man.
20. Primarily resonates evocation magic, but that changes from time to time. You're not sure why. It uses simple martial proficiency. Very easy to figure it out. You just hit people with it. It is finessable. It is a finessable space bone. Counts as a +4 weapon. It would count as a +5 weapon, but it occasionally slips out of your hand. And it crits on a 20, but it does triple. It can use strength, but it can also use dex. All this time, Croctaw has had it set for strength, even though she should have had it set for dex. Cool. It does 1d7. In perfect balance, it does whatever damage type will pierce the enemy's resistances the best. Out of slashing, piercing, bludgeoning, fire, cold, electrical, acid, sonic, force. And I think that's it. Yeah. 1d7. Perfect.
Just beat people with the space bone.
You could.
I don't know if, of course, somebody else wants the space bone.
Oh, you,
good
bro.
with my new weapon.
Come on. Dual wield, Null Blade, and Spacebone.
I don't think you could bend it quite so much to call a space bone a dagger.
No, I wouldn't, but who cares? Pierces all damage resistance. No, wherever you guys put that stuff is fine. I know if you give the space bun to Olbrin, he'll be swinging it all the time just to hear it.
Red macro for that shit right now. Someone needs to take that belt of Khan, though.
I already have a +4.
Same here.
Ulfrid, surely you have something that adds to your con, right?
I have +4. I'll take the extra belt though, just to sell it.
Yeah. Then the headband sold out.
I mean, I could take the headband because I don't have anything that's giving me wisdom.
Okay. Yeah, if you need the wisdom bonus, go for it.
That'll help my will saves because they suck.
This is true, and you did get freaking possessed last time, so.
Oh man, I nearly got a round of mind-controlled Luna versus the party. It was going to be fun.
Oh, right. Now it's plus 11 when I'm not raging.
Swing for defenses.
The space bone is still on the loot. Did someone pick it up?
I have not picked it up yet.
Okay.
I didn't know if people are okay with me taking the space bone or not.
Yep, go for it.
Awesome.
I'm going to have to write a complex as fuck attack macro for my 2 daggers now that they're separate items. But hey, I can work. I can figure it out.
So you got the Null Blade as one of your daggers now, right?
Yep.
Man.
Yep.
You're gonna be ridiculous.
Well, he obviously had something that was doing bonus damage. Because when I swung it that one time, I didn't get any force damage.
No, that's his Magus stuff.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, still, it's
That's pretty badass.
like, yeah.
Yeah, you have a fucking lightsaber. That's great.
It, yeah, his conditional stuff, you can just delete it all. Here, I'll clear it out for you. Arcane accuracy, that's got to come off. He could actually hit on... The funny thing about the way they wrote him, which is stupid, is they made him like a Magus, but he could have hit on touch with a stick because of Magus bullshit.
Yeah.
He did not need a lightsaber. They just really wanted him to have one. And I was like, cool, let's fix him up right. Okay, and then you don't usually use it this way, but I'll put these in here anyway. Your conditionals are now on there.
When I first took the Null Blade, it had a bigger description on it, and now it doesn't.
I shortened it because most of it was wrong.
All right.
Let's see. I wrote this guy. Fuck. I wrote it a year ago. I don't know when I put him in Foundry. He's been in Foundry a long time.
Okay.
So I had to fix a bunch of stuff. But let's see.
That explains it.
So, do you do Piranha Strike, Deadly Aim?
I do Piranha Strike sometimes.
Okay. So if you power attack, basically Piranha Strike, and sneak attack, this is your crit for 125. Pretty good for one shot.
Damn!
Oh, you bundled sneak attack into it?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, cool.
It's
and
just
that
a
sneak
checkbox.
attack will... It's a box item now? Okay.
That's underhanded.
Oh, that's the underhanded one?
I checked. Yeah. So if you click it, there's a checkbox for underhanded and checkbox for sneak attack rolled. Like if you got flank, for example, and you were hasted, and no, let's see, inventory, Null Blade. There we go. Power attack, sneak attack, and you were hasted. You would swing 3 times. Automatic miss, but you would do. Slashing. Oh, it should have applied to both of those. Weird. Well, we'll figure it out.
Are we leveling up?
Oh, I see. All. Fixed it. Non-crit. Now it's going to work. I don't know why that was set that way. Power attack, haste, sneak attack. Bam! Take 60, take 50, take 59. And then, of course, your offhand could also do things.
Yep.
Nuts.
I still see the conditional modifiers on my attack sheet.
Yeah, the attack, if we remake that attack.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, delete that attack.
Delete that one, then go back to the item and make it. Yeah. That'll work.
No problem.
Okay, I'm going to stop the recording. Made it to the end. We are super close to being done with book 5, you guys. I don't know what you're going to do at the palace. If we fight room to room, it'll probably take us a month of sessions, which is fine. There's tons of money and magic items and loot and wacky people there. If you guys surprise me and go diplomatic, It might go quicker, but we'll
Yeah.
see.
I mean, I'm enjoying the Iron Gods currently. I think it was like there was that lull when it was in the city and like we didn't have good direction where to go or whatever.
Oh yeah. That's on me because I was sort of experimenting with this sort of new philosophy of running where I just make the environment as real and detailed as I can and then turn you guys loose in it and let you go where you go. But it does cause this initial wheel spin as you're like, fuck, where do we even begin? It's very unguided.
All right. I deleted it, recreated it. It's showing up under my combat, but it doesn't have a little die thing to interact with.
All right, let me see.
No action.
No, what the fuck? Null Blade, why you do this? Let me recreate. Inventory, Null Blade. Oh, also we need to switch the type so it's not... So you actually have proficiency in it. There we go. Showing... You don't want to use the inventory item. You prefer to do it from the combat button.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. You deleted all of its actions.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let me get it from Osmond again.
So, quick question. Are we hitting next up 15th level?
Yeah, let's go to 15th now.
Wait.
You guys have this hospital. You can rest here overnight. You have books where you can read about hot Ustalavian housewives' activities.
Yay.
That's going to push you over to...
that book.
Yeah, that's what's going to
makes you level.
That's what's going to level you up, is that book. Crodden, you cheater, you're already 15th, so you get nothing. And Tim and Enrique, like Tim, you could keep playing a Crodden, or you could make a whole new character if you want to play the rest of Iron Gods with us. And Enrique, I shudder to even what you will do.
Enrique, would you like to make a two-headed ogre, and we each get a turn as the same ogre?
Fuck no. No.
It's tempting.
No.
Like, I'll be the left head and left arm, and it's like a 15th level barbarian, and you can be the right head, right arm, and like a 15th level spellcaster.
Like a psychic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta be rules for that somewhere.
There aren't. Oddly, there aren't. They're gone. Never.
What does psychic blow in this? Because there's going to be robots and stuff.
Yeah,
It depends on the type of psychic. If you do telekinetic or something, you know.
The psychics get access to a lot of the anti-tech spells. Like you could get anti-tech field, and you could get discharge, and have some of the same spells that Cass has for fucking with robots. Okay. So this is fixed. This is fixed. That's fixed. Then we want to come in here, switch these, and that's Osmond's original. Leave that. Come back to Nomcath's version. All attacks. All attacks.
Yeah, I'll have to think about it, but right now I'm torn between either just like a psychic or just like some melee thing. Like pretty plain melee.
I think you were interested
like a fighter.
in that, what's that one that has the phantom weapon that just changes to whatever you need it to be?
Oh, the
that's
Gloom
one,
Blade?
That's the one, what's his name wanted that was so bullshit at level 1, but we could balance it. Anything can be balanced.
What the level 1 one was just more like, oh, I'm creating weapons out of shadow.
Right.
This was more. It's a specific subclass of one of the or archetype of one of the classes. I can't remember the class off the top of my head. Spiritualist, I think it is.
Yeah, like the ectoplasmist or something like that.
Yeah, they basically instead of getting the spirits that around to help them, they get a spiritual a weapon that is spiritual. They can, I think, can change weapons or something like that.
Yeah, they were like an occultist magus almost or something.
Carrying Crown, you know who's a spiritualist.
Cinnamon.
Yep.
Grandpa.
Grandpa is her ghost. Is her summoned entity.
Phantom Blade, that was it.
Phantom Blade, right.
Yeah, if you check out my YouTube, which I know you guys do all the time, there's a video called The Rickton Family History, which is a spiritualist and the backstory for her ghost that follows her.
I saw that posted, and I didn't click it, but I was just like, I don't know, I feel like in my head I was like, Toby, and this cat shook my head. Like,
yeah.
Crazy.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Not a fact, it was just like family history he created for something. I was just like, chuckling to myself.
Yep, it's way too far.
So now with haste, I will be up to 6 attacks.
Jeez.
I GM'd once. Several of my bad guys had names. That was as far as I went.
Excellent. Man.
I only went 1,000 years into the past for the backstory of a one-shot character's ghost.
To be fair, that ghost scared the shit out of the party for a while. So.
Cinnamon.
Yep.
I came up with an in-character reason that tied a one-shot character to a mainline character background in case I wanted to play him again later.
Perfect. You know what, Enrique? That reminds me. What was your one-shot character?
Rog.
And is he alive or dead?
Oh shit, he is alive.
He's alive in
just
Torch.
freed him from here.
Oh my god, he does. Oh, but you guys
metal girder.
You never found his metal girder though.
Well, he knows some friends now who could help him forge a new one.
Does it have the returning quality?
It would, of course. You can't. There's no point in having. Yeah. There's no point in having a steel girder unless you can throw it and have it fly back to you. Obviously.
I mean, it is very, very tempting. I wish he was not as stupid as he is.
You could put the circlet of intelligence on him. You guys have a spare circlet of intelligence that would raise him up to, what is it, +2?
I think I got a +4 one.
Oh, he'd have a 12 then. He'd have a bonus.
Oh.
Good golly.
Man, it might be worth it.
Intelligence is not that stupid.
Well,
yeah, you could be a lawyer with an 8 intelligence.
I was playing him as less than 8, I guess.
Yeah.
See, he wanted everyone to underestimate him.
I mean, do I pick this character solely because I love his weapon so much? Maybe. I might have to.
Especially since you have to level him up anyways. You can go ahead and do it from scratch and kind of retool him a little bit. If you
and I didn't get to. Well, I want to do the dirty trick fighter. I was like kind of bummed out that I didn't get to do like a single dirty trick in that one shot.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if you hated the intelligence that low, I mean, this is your opportunity to retool it a little bit.
True.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be a fun spell to use.
Where is Rog right now?
In Torch. But when you put the... See, normally it sounds really dumb, but you put the circlet of intelligence on him.
You don't even know my real name.
Oh, I have him muted. Can you do it again?
Sure.
You don't even know my real name.
There we go. I mean, Rog is his real name.
Oh, is it? Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, as you can tell, I put a lot of thought into the backstory of that one.
For sure.